All right, how you doing? Yeah, we live.
Yes, sir. All right. Hey, we the Hebrew Israelites. We come week in and week out, in season and out of season, to prophesy the downfall of America. All right, this wicked kingdom known as Babylon, the daughter of Babylon. All right, Sodom. All right, spiritual Egypt. All right. Hey, before then, all right, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakodash. All right, we'll say double honors to our elders, our great apostles. All right, a great millstone, rule well, teach well, being great example to Israel, made the elect. All right, and peace and blessings and salutations to the hope of the elect on the fourth wind, pushing in truth and sincerely. That great song, man. All right, hey, look, we out here. All right, once again, at it again, man. All through the spirit and power, you how about Shemal Shot, man. All right, because guess what? This is the end, man. All right, it was foretold of what's going to be happening at the end of the days, man. And we see it, man. All right, all through the spirit and power, you how about Shemal Shot. He gave us the eyes to see and the ears to hear, man. All right, and that's what we out here doing right now, fishing for the elect. All right, who also have the ears to hear and the eyes to see. You know? And furthermore, we're going to get into the lesson. I hope you brothers edified, and we're going to lay the law down, man.
Ecclesiastes 3:16.
Yeah, 15.
This Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. That which hath been is now.
Right, that which hath been is now, man. All right? That which has been is now. Go ahead.
And that which is to be hath already been.
Right, because it's already played out in the spirit realm. All right? What the Lord spoke before is happening now, man. All right? He spoke it to existence, man. All right? It already happened in the spirit realm. The kingdom of heaven is already here. All right? It just got to play out, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
And the Most High required that which is past.
And that what you read, Hebrew Edomites do not like, man. All right? The Most High required that which is past, man. You know how Jacob the words be like, man, stop bringing up old shit.
Yeah, why you always bringing up old shit?
Yeah, the Lord said the past is required, man. So what have these people done to the children of Israel in the past, man? All right? Slavery. All right? Let me get the sound. Slavery, man. Alright? This what happened in the past, man. Guess what? This past is required, man. The Most High required that, man. Alright? Look at it, man. Look at Jake. The Most High required that which is past, man. You so-called Edomites, you red Hebrew Edomites, you cannot get past this, man. Alright? It ain't gonna be let no bygones be bygones on this, man. No. You're going to accept your punishment for doing it to the children of Israel, man. The Most High said we the apple of his eye, man. All right? So the past is required, man. And y'all about Shema Shabbat Thumb. That's right, brother. Go ahead, Doc. 1 and 9.
You got one real quick. I'll get one.
Okay, come. Go ahead, Doc.
It's Psalms 137 and 9. Happy should he be.
No. Go to remember. Let's say remember.
It's Psalms 137 and 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Right. Remember, oh Lord, Yahweh, the children of Edom. Who is Edom? You so-called white people, man. Self-proclaimed white people. Y'all are Esau Edom, man. Whether you accept it or not accept it. All right? That's your true nationality according to the Bible, man. Go ahead, bro.
And the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it.
Destroy it, man.
Even to the foundation thereof.
Right?
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
Right. When it said go back to racist, that's how Esau broke the brotherly covenant too, man. All right? He broke the brotherly covenant, man. Go ahead, y'all.
It says, although the Babylon ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewards thee if thou hast served us.
All right, try to put this down here.
Psalms 137:8. Oh, daughter of Babylon.
Oh, daughter of Babylon. Babylon is America, man. When you read the Bible, because you ain't going to find America in the Bible, there's the daughter of Babylon. All right? Because they take on the custom. All right? Spirit, brother.
Who ought to be destroyed.
Who ought to be destroyed. America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man.
That's right.
All right? Whether you receive it or not receive it. America's going down by fire, man.
That's right.
That's why I say, oh, daughter of Babylon ought to be destroyed, because it's going to be destroyed. There ain't no ifs, buts, and bands about it, man. Go ahead.
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us.
Woo! Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as he served us, man. And I just showed you, man, the slavery sign. Alligator bait. Nigga dodgeball. Pick a nigga. Where they get picnic from? So happy shall we be. All right? They're going to reward you as you rewarded us, man. What goes around comes around. That's why Esau always want to play the victim, man. Your time is up, man.
What's 9? Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
Right, because when Esau had us in slavery, all right, like fiscal change, that's what they was doing. And they was happy about it. You see the postcards? All right, they mailing each other from state to state, city to city. Look what I did to this nigga. Look what I did to that nigga. All right? They was happy about it. They smiling out on the pictures. How much of us, man? Because the Spirit of the Lord was on there to do that. Because the scriptures say that Esau is the lower sword, man. All right?
Just say eye for eye, you know? That's what goes from comes from, you know?
Yeah, but happy shall we be to dash the little one to the stones, man. Because the Spirit of the Lord gonna be upon us, man. We can't do that in this physical body that we got now in this flesh. You know, brother gonna be suicidal. But I can't kill this little baby, man. You know what I'm saying? That baby ain't done nothing to me. No, we gonna have the Spirit of the Lord upon us, man. And we gonna, all right, do the judgment of your how about Shema shop, man. Right. The way he wanted it to be done. It's not our will, it's the Lord's will, man. And we gonna do our thing, man. Go ahead, dog. But Esau always want to play the victim, man. He innocent. You fucking devils ain't innocent, man. Look at the children of Israel, man. You devils ain't innocent, man. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 43. Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants.
Right, that's what he coming back for. He said he gonna revenge, all right? They're talking about the elect, man. He coming back to take vengeance upon you nations, man. For the elect, man. The Lord ain't coming back playing no games, man. Go ahead, dog.
And will render vengeance to his adversary.
Woo!
And will be merciful unto his land.
See, and be merciful. All right, unto who?
Unto his land and to his people.
Woo! Israel, man. Man, the elect. Go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel 25:14. And I will lay vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger.
Woo!
And according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord. I'll call you how much you got to say. Yeah. Hey, so you see, man, hey, the Lord is going to use the Israelites to destroy Esau, man. All right? He's going to give us those spiritual powers, man. Okay? all you so-called red Hebrew Edomites, man. All right, the Lord has your number, man. Okay, and we're saying we're waiting for Yahweh Shemel Shai to return. Okay, who the world's called Jesus Christ. All right, we're waiting for Yahweh Shai to return. We're not gonna do it upon our own will, man. See, that's why Esau is simple with this propaganda of trying to defame us, man, because we're just out here teaching the Bible right now. All right, we're waiting for the Lord to do the battling, man. Okay, we're waiting for the Lord to come back and do it. We're not gonna do it. Okay, and for you Jake got the whole black extremists and bearing arms and putting it up on social media with guns and shit like that, man. It's carnal, man. We gotta wait for Yahweh Shemel Shai to do it, man. All right, because it says according to His anger. We don't know as much as what this devil has been doing to us, man. Everything they put in the food, all the chemicals and all the spiritual wickedness that He's doing in high places, man. The Lord knows all. So that's why He said He's going to come, and we're going to come in His fury, His anger. You see?
Yeah, we got one more time, man.
This is Ezekiel 25:14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people, Israel.
Upon His people, man. All right? Which is the Israelite, but mind the elect. Because the elect gonna get busy, man.
Right.
That's why He said He gonna turn the fishermen to hunters. Well, what that mean, man? When the elect out here fishing, all right, someone they gonna become hunters. They gonna get busy, man. Go ahead.
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger.
Right. Just like Edom did to the children of Israel according to the Most High anger. All right, for their transgression against the law, statute, and commandment. Guess what? We gonna do the same. But the scriptures say double. Double unto her, man.
That's right.
So you fucking devils gonna get double, man.
That's right.
Double the punishment, man. Right. Double the torture. All right? Double the ass whooping.
And according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance. See?
They gonna know. Yep. Because they gonna like, this can't be nothing but a higher power.
Higher power, man.
Well, what it took for Nebuchadnezzar to know? Their fire. Then after the fire, he still didn't want to know. He gonna say, I did this.
Lord,
so the Lord,
to the birds.
right. So the Lord had to show him his rules. All right? But they gonna know, man. The same way. It's all done by the spirit and power of Yahweh through Yahweh Shai, man.
And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Jeremiah 51:20. They're up by battle axes and weapons of war. Oh, okay, good. Jeremiah 51:19. The portion of Jacob is not like this.
Right, they're talking about the elect, man. The elect of Jacob is not like them, man. All right? We are holy. We separate. We set apart, man. All right? How we set apart? Through the Spirit, man. All right? The Spirit set us apart from this world. Right? It set us apart from the other Israelite camps. All right? So we speak the truth, the whole doctrine. All right? Uncut, unfiltered. Straight raw, man.
For he is the former. For he is the former of all things.
Right, Jake created everything. Esau just put his name on it. You know how you used to be in elementary school, they tell you to do the Black History, and you probably do Harry Tubman, you know what I'm saying, Martin Luther King, but here it is, they said who invented the lights. You know, Esau put his name on, like he invented the damn light. The stove, refrigerator, the cars. No, man, the scripture said Jacob's the former of all things, man. We did that, man. All right, so-called white people just put y'all name on it, man.
And Israel is the one of his inheritance.
Right, Israel is the rod of his inheritance, man. So you can't be a spiritual Israelite. You got to be an Israelite according to the flesh, man. The rod, man, go back to the deceiver. All right, meaning, the sperm. Go ahead, Doc.
The Lord Yahweh by Shem Shai of hosts is his
that
name.
rod is like that rod is the rulership.
Right, come on.
Right? We got the blessings of Israel. The inheritance represents the kingdom of heaven. Right?
Yeah, you don't have no power over the spirit anyway. So there ain't no way you wanted to make yourself a spiritual Israelite, you couldn't. That's just that theological bullshit, man. You know, the spirit that's in you is the spirit that the Lord gave you. You either got the spirit of Israelite or you don't.
We'll go back to Romans
Give it, Bob.
Yeah, 16.
Give it, Bob.
Now,
Come on.
Give it, Bob.
Yes, sir. It's the Bible. King James Version.
What you got at the house? Go ahead, dog.
Verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war,
Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. Go ahead.
for with thee will I break in pieces the nations.
Have you ever heard that in the church? Read it, dog.
He said, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations.
Have you ever heard that in the church? Say what? What that mean? Nah, I'm just thinking.
Don't ask that. This one you need to speak to right here.
I'm just speaking.
No, I'm just trying to figure out.
Shalom,
He said, "Thou my battle axe."
you want your
and weapons
question
of
answered,
war.
you gotta speak to the speaker.
All right. That meaning the elect on this tribe. All right. You got an elect within the elect. All right. Meaning these 12 tribes are chosen people of the Bible, but the Lord got a chosen people within these people. You ever heard of the 144,000? Right. So the 144,000 come out of these tribes. 12 times 12 is what? 144. So it's gonna be 12,000 out of each tribe gonna be saved. Everybody not gonna be saved. All right? Read it out.
He said, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations.
So with thee, when he breaking pieces of the nation, so the Lord gonna use us, all right, to overpower the other nations, man.
If you speak King James Version,
That's right.
does it not say King James Version that Jesus came to die for all?
No, I don't say that.
Where that's at?
It's not true.
Nah, get it.
Somebody quote you speaking, you tell me that's right.
John 3:16 and John 17 and 5. We're gonna show you what it say. Yep. We're gonna show you what it say.
John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave.
Yeah. We got another scripture for that too. Because you think the whole world as being the world, right? But ain't it third world? Your world? Right? Music world? Dancing world? And it's plenty world. It just ain't one world. My world.
The Hebrews. This is Acts 5. This is Acts 5 and 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men.
Right, so he that believed on me, as the scripture say, out of his belly should flow rivers of living water. So we got to believe on the scripture, not what man say. Go ahead.
The God of our fathers raised up Jesus, whom ye slew and hanged on a tree. Him hath God exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior,
Which is his name. Go ahead.
for to give repentance
To
Israel.
Israel. Where everybody at? How can you find everybody in there? It said give repentance to Israel. It ain't say the whole world. It don't say Israel. So where everybody at in their scripture?
Come on, just give him the scripture. You got some more. We got the next scripture. Come on, let's go. Matthew 1 and 21. About the world. Come on.
This is Matthew 1 and 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, but it is Yahushua in the
Right?
Hebrew.
You hear it, right?
For he shall save his people
He
from
shall
their
save
sins.
his people. Go ahead.
From their sins.
Right.
Now hold on, let me get this is
Let me start from the beginning. Let me take it on.
all right, I'm gonna let it read it all the way down. This is Matthew 1 and 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, which is Yahushua in the Hebrew, okay? For he shall save his people from their sins.
You speak Hebrew?
Yes, I do. That had nothing to do with this topic.
I'm just saying.
For years, for
No,
9 years.
don't get me wrong.
No,
bro.
hold on, wait, just
Let
listen.
me just say
That had
something.
nothing to do with this topic,
I
brother.
ain't trying to contradict what you say.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm trying to learn from you.
Yes, we speak.
Don't be offended.
No,
Because
we speak.
if you don't know,
We speak
ask
Hebrew, brother.
for it.
We speak Hebrew. Yeah, we speak Hebrew. Okay? We speak Hebrew. All right, now we're gonna get to the topic of salvation because see, the thing is, the world doesn't understand the scriptures. All right,
Right.
they believe that everybody can be saved. All right. So we're here to tell you that you are the special people according to the Bible, and salvation is only given unto you. That's our message. Okay.
When you said I am the special people, who are you referring to?
So what's your nationality? I'm saying, what's your...
Help me, man.
I'm saying, all right, so when you fill out an application, what do you put on there?
Get Deuteronomy 32. This will explain to them what we're talking about. Get Deuteronomy. So we can explain to you. The Lord, what we're trying to explain to you is the Lord has a chosen people out of all the people that's on the face of the earth.
Right.
According to the scriptures. So whatever we gonna say to you, we're gonna get it out of the scriptures. All right? Now, brother about to get a scripture. Get Deuteronomy 4 and get Deuteronomy 32 and 8. All right? And brother get Isaiah 44. All through the scriptures, it's consistent with who the Lord's chosen people is. The Lord is about a separation. All these people you see walking around are contrary to popular belief. John 3:16 doesn't apply to all these people.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? Now, you allow us, we're going to get, if the Spirit allows, because it's not your will. If the Spirit allows, we will edify you and teach you what the Bible really says about who his chosen people are. Okay? Now, brother going to get a scripture. Now listen closely.
Deuteronomy 32
And this
and
is the speaker. He's going to break it down for you.
When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam,
Right, because they always say we all came from Adam, right? We all came from Adam, right? We all came from Adam.
Adam. He's saying Adam. You know about Adam and Eve.
Okay. I just couldn't make out what you saying, bro. Like I said, I ain't trying to contest nothing.
Okay, it's all good. Go
I'm just
ahead.
trying to comprehend what you saying.
Okay, it's all good.
he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Right.
For the Lord's portion is his people.
Right.
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Jacob. Jacob's name would change to Israel, right?
He don't know that. He don't know.
Okay.
He trying to learn.
Well, yeah, Jacob's name would change to Israel. That's why you got 12 tribes of Israel. Israel is Jacob. And the Hebrew, Yasharallah. You know? Go ahead, Al. Was that third Deuteronomy 32?
Yeah.
Did you read verse 9?
Yeah, I can read it.
Okay, so like, I just try to make sure we get verse 9.
Like, this is Isaiah chapter 44.
Hold on. You did understand that scripture, right? Did you understand that scripture? Did you understand that scripture? Did you get some more understanding on this scripture? What the scripture said is all the nations on the face of the earth, all right, come from Adam. But he made a separation, all right? His inheritance, meaning the Lord's inheritance is his judgment, his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right? The kingdom of heaven, all right, which is going to be ruled with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of who you call God and Jesus, all right? He only gave that understanding to an elect group of people out of all the nations on the earth. Out of all the nations that come out of Adam, he separated everybody else, okay? And he chose Israel to be a special people unto himself. Go ahead with Deuteronomy. Time.
I got something.
Go ahead,
This Isaiah, this is Psalm 147 and 18. He sendeth, no, Psalms 147 and 19. He sheweth his word unto Jacob.
Remember, Jacob's name would change to Israel. All right, so he said his words, he showed his words to Israel. All right.
And who Jacob is the father of the 12 tribes.
That's right.
Okay? Who he worked.
I try to show all the nations. Making that nation.
He sheweth his word unto Jacob.
Turn it back.
Hold on.
Can you turn that back?
No, we're going to keep it right here for our point. He
Yeah, I
sheweth
turn it
his
back.
word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Right.
He has not dealt so with any nation.
Right, so he not dealt so with so-called white people. He not dealt so with Africans. All right. He not dealt so with the Arab, the Chinese, the Japanese. This is the
Only
scripture.
Israel.
Only Israel.
He had
He
not dealt.
not dealt so with any other nation. And what?
He had not dealt so with any nation. For as his judgments,
For his judgment.
they
Right,
have
it's just the laws, the statutes, and the commandments. Go ahead.
they have not known them.
They have not known.
Praise ye the Lord Yahweh.
Right.
And the reason why we didn't know the judgment is because we're over here in our captivity.
Right.
See, we get taught to eat pork and we can shave our beard and we can have sex with other men's wives. But
Right.
according to the law, statutes, commandments, the Lord told these people not to partake in none of that.
Right.
So the reason why we went into captivity and why we're in slavery now is because we wasn't going off the law, statutes, commandments. Okay?
See, I'm an average pork eater. I ain't gonna lie.
Who?
An average pork eater. Normal pork eater. Here's my question.
We ain't understand what you understand what he just said.
He said a post something.
You an average what?
I'm an average pork. I believe he pork. Okay, let me ask
You an average
Hey,
pork
he
eater.
believe he pork.
Yeah, let me
okay.
ask you here. What's the bad part about these pork?
The Lord said not to do it.
Because
It's a battlefield.
Get Leviticus 11:7. This the bad thing about eating pork.
You'll get everything according to the scripture.
When you eat pork, alright, majority of the people when they eat pork from a young child to other age, what they become? What they have diabetes,
High blood pressure,
high cholesterol.
high cholesterol. Of our people, of our nation.
people.
Think about the black man and black woman at your age, 60 years old, 65 years old. What happens to our body? when
well, I
we eat that?
understand that, but
Because the main point of it, the Lord told us not to do it.
See, I am diabetic, and the thing about I learned about diabetes. I've been diabetic for about 15 years. The thing I learned about diabetes, according to what you're saying, I can eat anything I want. Only thing you need. No, listen to me out. Please just listen to me out, man. I'm trying to learn something from what you're saying. I ain't trying to contest or degrade what you're saying. But I learned in the process of me eating what I want, as much as I want, as long as I don't go overboard.
Who taught you that? Who taught you that?
I'm talking myself here. I'm being honest.
And that's why we're in a position.
Hey.
But see what I'm saying is, it's like
Hey,
this is where I was talking.
Can you save yourself? Can you save yourself from the destruction? You know this place is gonna be destroyed, right?
Right, yeah.
So can you save yourself?
What's the Lord's name? What's his name? You gotta call on his name.
It's in front of you.
What's his name?
The Lord himself, let me be a big name for the Lord.
What is his name? So you said you're gonna call upon the Lord so he can deliver you, right? Well, what is the Lord's name? That ain't his name.
It's right in front of you. His name right in front of you.
They don't know though.
You don't know that.
His name is Yahweh, brother. All right, in the Hebrew, all right, he is the deliverer. Jesus Christ, that name. Put up Jesus Christ. What is Jesus Christ? Oh, here we go. This is Jesus Christ, man. Take the horns off. Take the horns off of him. This is Jesus Christ. Now, according to the Bible, did he look like this?
You can turn
This
on the
is.
other side.
Oh, here we go.
It's even better.
That's the image that's
This
in
is
the
Jesus
majority
Christ.
of the people of our people's houses. This is the image. All right, that's not biblical.
It's not biblical.
This is not a biblical image of what the Lord looks like. And his
All right.
name is not Jesus, okay? You gotta understand that the scriptures were written in Hebrew and Greek. You gotta understand the etymology of words.
Yep.
The English language didn't exist till 550 years after the Lord walked the earth.
Right.
The letter J didn't come about until the 1600s, all right? So there's no way that his name could be Jesus. So that eliminates Jesus right there.
If you get an old translation of the scriptures,
Yeah, like he got it in the
1611,
pocket, in the
Right.
1611.
there's no J in there, bro.
Right.
This is the 1611 King James version. In this version, there's a J, but that version is not a J. Okay, that Jesus goes back.
Why would you carry it down?
Why would we carry it? Because this is what our people can understand. But
We speak English,
but
don't
we're
we?
breaking it down to you right now. Aren't we? We're breaking it down with both of the different
The
books.
Lord had King James translate this Bible
Yeah.
into English so that we can understand it because the Lord knows all things.
Yeah.
He knew that his people would be in captivity in the empire of an English-speaking people, all right, who are today they're known as Edomites,
Yep.
all right?
It's the real description. It's the real description of the world called Jesus Christ. This is exactly how we got. This is Revelation. All right, 1 and 13, 17. And this is what they say how the Lord look. Not
This guy right here. His name goes by the name of Cesare Borgia.
right.
All right, his father was Pope Alexander VI.
Wow.
He established his son to be as a god unto the people at that time.
Right.
They did it back in the Greek Empire. His name was Ptolemy. Okay, they made a god named
Serapis
Christus.
Christos.
Once
what
you do
Jesus
that,
Christ go
once
back
you do
to.
the history and the historical findings of this, it's the same guy as this who we call Jesus Christ today. But this is not who he looked like.
Hey,
What
get
he looks like.
Hosea 4 and 6.
You got that? Proverbs, read that, Bob.
Yeah, get that. Get
Yes,
Hosea.
Proverbs chapter
Listen to the
30,
scriptures.
verse 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist?
I got one.
The Lord did all of that. Go ahead.
Who hath bound the waters in a garment?
Uh-huh.
Who hath established all the ends of the earth?
He's asking you these questions. Who's done this? Who's done that? Who's done this? Which we know the Lord did. But go ahead.
What is his name?
What is his name?
And what is his son's name?
And what is his son's name? Go ahead.
If thou canst tell.
So if it was just so quick in Jesus, the scriptures actually what is his name and what is his son's name, and you can tell. His name is Yahweh, which means he is. This is the Hebrew. All right. And then Yahweh Shai, which means he is the deliverer.
This is Hebrew. Yah, ha, wa, ha. Right? That's Yahweh. This is his son's name.
Right.
Yahweh Shai. Yah, ha, wa, shai. Right? And get Matthew 1 and 21. That'll break down what his name is in Matthew 1 and 21. Because his name means he is salvation.
Right.
Okay? Jesus is a Greek translation. Right? Jesus means savior. Christ means anointed.
Right.
All right? Iesus is what the Romans were calling Yahweh Shai when he walked the earth. Iesus.
Who is? Okay, see, the problem we have here is we're dealing with the translation from the King James to whatever Bible that's English or whatever. That's where we lose some words. I'm gonna ask you this: in the Gospel, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, when Jesus went on the mountain of Transfiguration with James, John, and Peter, what happened? Did Jesus reveal himself? We say Jesus not white. That's what you say is correct. But I want to know, who was Jesus? So we say Jesus or God in the Revelation. Hair like wool. Okay. Who is Jesus when he transfigured himself?
No, you want to get that story about the transfiguration?
Yeah, that's in Matthew.
Okay, well, I pray.
Well, that story was hold on. You asked the question. The story was talking about the Lord Yahweh, all right, God, his Father, established him as being the Son to listen to. Okay, get that story.
I'll be back. Okay, I want to know when he transfigured himself. He came out of this flesh and he manifested who he was. And there appeared Elijah and Moses.
Where it say he came out of his flesh?
He didn't come out of his flesh.
Okay, well, that's what happens when he transfigured. When he transfigured,
Moses appeared, and then Moses.
okay, right. And he,
Explain to him
what was taking place?
Yeah, I want to get the scripture.
Okay, see what you're gonna do? You're gonna give another interpretation. That's the problem.
We're finna get the scripture.
We're
Finna get the scripture. We're not giving no other interpretation. This is no private interpretation.
God is a spirit. God is. I'm breaking it down to God is a spirit.
Where your scriptures at, brother? See, we got
I'm quoting
the
scripture.
No, you got to give us the
I just gave you
brother.
a scripture. God is a spirit. They that worship
That's not the
Him.
scripture.
Yeah, John 4 and 22.
You gotta give us
That's John 4 and 22. That's John 4 and 22. You don't understand that scripture.
Right.
You don't understand that scripture. Get John 4 and 22 and we're going to get Matthew. We're going to deal with the scriptures, but you got to let us deal. When you ask the question, we're going to deal with the transfiguration. We're going to deal with the
You cannot
transfiguration.
answer that because the truth is not there.
The church is the last.
Jesus transfigured himself, and a voice came from heaven.
Brought us on slave
can't
ship.
explain
All
it.
we've been doing.
I guarantee you can't explain it.
It to us.
We can explain it if you listen.
He ain't gonna break it down.
We can explain it to you, but we can't make you understand.
God is spirit.
John 4:22.
This the scripture that you're talking about right here. Hold on. Now, who is this scripture talking to? Since you know the scripture.
Your translation now.
No.
The Bible.
The scripture is going to tell you exactly who this scripture is talking to. Who is it talking to? Who is it talking to? I'm going to ask you a question. Who is the scripture talking to?
John 4:22. He worship. John 4:22. Ye worship, ye know not what.
we know what we worship.
We know what we worship.
For salvation is of the
So
Jews.
about salvation is of the Jews. Keep going. You ain't not listening. You don't know the scripture. Keep going.
But the hour coming and now is
Read it out.
But the hour coming and now is when the true worship should worship the Father in spirit, in spirit, and in truth. For the Father singing such to worship.
You just said that the Lord said He is a spirit. I said the Mount of Transfiguration. That got nothing to do with the Mount of Transfiguration. Then why you bring us to the spirit? You just said that the Lord is a spirit. That's why when He transferred Himself on the Mount of Transfiguration, His glory came out. So you saying that that's God. So you saying the Lord didn't come in the flesh. So in other words, what He's saying is that the Lord didn't come. The Lord didn't come in the flesh. The Lord just came. The Lord just came in the spirit, right? This is what you're saying. Great is the mystery of God. This is what you're saying. Was brought into this world.
Where's the Bible, brother?
I'm quoting you the scripture. You can just read the scripture. You quote it. God is
This
the
is the
spirit.
reason why I'm asking.
Great is the mystery of God. Godliness. For God was manifested in the flesh. God was manifested in the flesh, justified in the spirit, seed of angels, preached among the Gentiles, and received up to glory. That same God that y'all saw through Jesus was transfigured.
All right, this is John chapter
And that's what I'm
3,
talking about. And y'all leave
verse
what I'm talking
12.
about.
If I have
Y'all
told
know
you
what I'm talking
earthly
about.
things and ye believe not, how shall ye believe if I tell you heavenly things?
Right, spiritual things.
Because you said that he's obviously, you said he's not.
He's not black or white. No, he's a spirit. God's a spirit. But you
But Revelation definitely describes him as a flesh.
You just said he came in the flesh. So if he came in the flesh, he didn't have no color. What man walking around here in the flesh doesn't have a color? What man walking around in the flesh does not have a color?
Daniel 9:7.
That's
God is
Christianity.
the spirit.
That's
He
that.
was
That's
manifested in the flesh to die. He's a lamb slain from the foundation of the world. A body is thou prepared me. Greatest mercy of God. God came in the flesh.
I ain't gonna get that. That's too deep for this.
It's too deep for him.
Yeah. He's trying to come here.
Look. We gonna get Daniel 9:7 and cover. This how Yahweh look.
Hey, go ahead. Let's make sure we in order. Let him be confused.
That's how he
Let's make sure we in order. Go ahead. You cannot explain the Mount of Transfiguration because it's given by God. God gives you the revelation. And y'all
You
don't
know,
know.
you right. You got it. You got it.
You got it, bro. Thanks for teaching us. Thanks for teaching us.
Hey, God, hey, look. Hey, look. Hey,
He can't even
hey, God.
Okay, but let me ask you
Daniel,
this.
I go with the scriptures, man. I go straight.
You don't want to listen to the scriptures.
look.
You got all the books, but you don't got no scriptures. You a dead man. You got all the books, and you don't got no scriptures.
Hey, this how God looks.
Read them loud, man.
No,
Exactly.
Daniel
So you got to have an interpreter for me.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
Right?
And the ancient
I'm
of
gonna
days
explain to you what
did sit.
happened.
Ancient of days
gotta
did
have
sit.
scripture.
Talking about the Most High, man. For the word is been called God,
When you first
man.
receive the Holy
All
Ghost,
right, go
there's
ahead.
God
Whose
imparting
garment
and
was
coming
white
into
as
you.
snow.
Whose
After
garment is
that,
white as
there's
snow.
different
If he was a
devotional
spirit,
tongues.
why do we have a
When you
garment
worship
on?
God,
Go ahead,
see,
bro.
it's different. Like it talks to the
And he's sitting down on the
There's
throne.
9 gifts in the
If he was a
spirit. That was
spirit,
not a gift of the
go ahead,
spirit.
bro.
That was a worship of God.
White
That
as
was
snow, and
inspiration
the
of the
hair of his
Almighty.
head like the pure wool.
Right, all right. Stop it, stop. Hey, God is a spirit, right? God is a spirit.
Keep reading,
God's a
bro.
spirit.
Damn his attention.
God is a spirit.
His attention. He
Hold on.
don't
God
need
is
his
a spirit,
attention.
right? Break it down.
Daniel 7 and 9.
This God right
It's
here.
Old Testament.
I
now.
beheld
God right
till
here.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancient of days did sit.
Who is the ancient of days?
That's Jesus. Go
No,
ahead.
we're talking about the Father. Go ahead.
Go ahead, say it.
Whose garment was white as
You don't
snow.
understand
Whose
that,
garment is white as snow? If he was a spirit, why do he have a garment on? Go ahead.
And his hair of his head like the pure wool.
And the head like the pure wool.
If
Go
an
ahead.
angel appeared,
His
he'd have a
clothes
garment. That's why
was
it's
like
snow.
the fire
But that's a
flame,
spiritual
and his
garment.
wheels is burning fire.
Exactly.
You right.
So if the Most High is a spirit, why do he have a garment on?
But what is
his
it?
hair is white?
God is a spirit.
You ain't gonna hear the scripture.
Let me tell y'all something. In
can't
the
teach
end,
us, man.
when all is said and done,
You can't teach us, man.
but
You
I'm
might as well
not
just
trying to
walk up
teach
the
you
street. Well, walk up the
because
street.
I
You might
can't
as
give
well
you
walk up the
anything
street. You might as
because
well walk
if
up
God,
the street.
until
You're
Jesus
not gonna
gives out the
listen to
revelation of the
We don't deal with
scriptures,
That
Jesus.
broke down
We
Jesus
don't
on
deal
his
with
name.
Jesus.
They gonna call him
We don't
Jesus.
deal with
We
Jesus.
just
I leave this with you.
Job 32 and 9.
Go ahead.
Great men are not always wise, neither do the age understand judgment.
That's right, man.
You don't know shit, man.
You don't know.
There you go.
He been so westernized. He been so westernized.
Great men are not always wise.
Great men.
Neither do the age understand judgment.
Right. He started talking about Jesus. What the hell Jesus got us, man? Jesus got us in slavery, man. All right? That's what Jesus got us, man. We talking about Yahweh Shah, man. Who's coming back to bring judgment to this earth, man. Cool ass niggas, man. That's what I'm saying. And he gonna go to church.
You really can't even combat the shit with the nigga like that because I seen
He wasn't trying to hear the scriptures.
No, man.
That's why I said just keep let us.
That's why I said read all that nigga so he could get down the street.
Then look, we just brought out the Lord's true name, Yahweh Shah in Hebrew, and he still calling the man Jesus, man.
Right. That's all. Get back to the.
Sirach 42:8. Be not ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish and the extreme age.
Right. Get Isaiah 58:1, man. That's what we come out here to do, man. Isaiah 58:1, bro. Read it from the top again,
That contended with those that are young.
Nah, from the top again, that's the precept, bro.
Be not ashamed.
Be not ashamed, man. Cry loud, man. Spare not, man. Go ahead, bro.
To inform the unwise and foolish.
The unwise and the foolish, man. He was a foolish man standing up here, man. When we giving him the milk, he don't even want to drink it.
2019, niggas still quoting.
Talking about Jesus, man.
2019, man. Y'all niggas ain't gave that up yet. Come on. Go ahead, bro.
Be not ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish and the extreme age that contended with those that are young.
Hey, that's why you see two old ass boxers.
Right.
Two old ass niggas,
right, bro.
All right. That's why 2/3 of our people gotta die. Cause we're not trying to wake the niggas up. I seen in the spirit when he first walked up that he wasn't gonna get it. That's why I said in the beginning, just let him walk up the street. Because then it's gonna be this back and forth unnecessary bullshit. We gonna keep on teaching the elect, man. Fuck these niggas, man. We got the truth, man. If these niggas ain't coming up here with scriptures and really trying to go in on the scriptures to get an understanding, fuck you, man.
Don't be quoting scriptures and
Yeah,
then when we
that's
get
it.
to reading scriptures, you don't want to hear the
Yeah,
scriptures.
it's our
man.
private interpretation, but you ain't even got the book in your head.
Right.
Come on, man. We old ass niggas is true.
He got to talk about the spirit being in a man. We get the scriptures, but that ain't what I just. Yes, it is. You don't even know what you quoting, man.
Right.
You up here speaking in tongues. Up here trying to speak in
demon.
which it wasn't even tongues. You just speaking babble.
Yeah.
Babal.
Yeah. Straight confusion, man.
Exactly
Straight
what that was.
confusion.
Ball. You know, and then the brother said, hey, where's your interpreter, man? Nobody understand that shit.
Yeah, because he's trying to appeal to this brother because this brother up in age a little bit. See, that was the whole thing. He see young men, and he see this brother, got the braids. But this brother got the spirit. You don't, nigga. What you talking about? Did the Lord come in the flesh or he didn't?
But then he agreed with us in the beginning, said what y'all saying is right. You know what I'm saying? About he wasn't white. About he wasn't white, but then he said he wasn't white or black. These niggas got
spirits.
themselves, man. You fucking hypocrites.
They would bring out how Yahweh look. He ain't even combat it.
He said, actually was like the ancient days. He said it's
That's Jesus. Come on, man. That's the days of Yahweh, man.
yeah, it's all good, though. We know you guys ain't got it. You can't even get mad. Like, these guys ain't got it. You already know. It comes to a point where you can look at him in the spirit and be like, he's not going to get it. In the spirit, you just about how they come off. You know, you know in their spirit that they're not going to get it. That's what I said before. You can walk up the fucking street, man. You know?
Now we can edify.
Yeah,
Now all the bullshit that he came with, we can explain it. Even the transfiguration, but it was like the brother said,
That's
man,
all I wasn't going to break that down.
man, look, man, you don't understand what that means. You know? You off.
Because what he's trying to say is Yahweh Shai spirit came out and created two fucking not two fucking men, but you know,
Moses and Elijah.
Right.
Yeah, I just read that today.
Man, come on, man.
You know?
That ain't what you got to speak to. Go ahead.
This 4 John 4. 4 John 4 and 1.
Let's go there.
Beloved, believe not every spirit,
Right.
but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High.
See, we try the spirit by reading the book. When we get to the scriptures and we get to reading it, these people's minds get cut, man.
Yeah, that's why
Hebrews
Jake
4
don't
and
know
12, man.
that.
They can't get the scriptures and bring them out, man, because they be cut themselves.
That's why they don't want to deal with it. Let me hear what you have to say.
Yeah, fuck what you got to
Let me
say.
hear your opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Because many false prophets are going out into the world.
See?
Everybody know ye the spirit of the Most High.
Right.
Every spirit that confessed it that Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is come in the flesh.
1 John 4 and 2. The water.
Right.
The water. That's what I was wanting for so long. And here, that's what he was denying.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what he was denying. He don't have a color. He no black nor white. Then what people that? Where's the people that like that around here?
Yeah, just straight spirit.
Just come on, bro.
But he came down with his brother. You read that in John the 1st chapter.
And every spirit that confessed not that Yahweh Shah HaMashiach has come in the flesh is
not of the Most High.
Right. It's over with.
Yeah,
him.
see,
And
he
get
been
John, 1 John 5 and 10.
Finish
He
that.
finna go to
I'll
church
get 1
tomorrow.
John 5 and 10.
Pass the pork chop. All right. And agree.
Yeah, he's one of those ushers or something.
He was one of the niggas that came to choke out the word because really the brother that was up here, he was a little bit more sincere, even though he was stiff.
Yeah.
He was stiff, and we had to kind of break him up. But he was like, I mean, I am trying to learn. I'm not trying to be offensive. He was trying to hear the scriptures. So this nigga came up there. He was just
After he asked his question, he said, "I'm gonna
after he asked this question, the scriptures talk about men that come to choke out the word, man. He came to choke out the word to keep this brother from really getting the truth, man.
Yep, really getting it. So,
And it really wasn't for his, it wasn't for the whole dude anyways, because the spirit made him leave. That's why I said he.
And his woman made him leave.
Yeah. But he was doing it for his woman. He tried, I bet you I can confound these little niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's why she was standing back quiet the whole time. And he did that little weak ass shit for the fucking woman.
And the scriptures say the woman is the pride of wisdom. That's why you ain't got none. That shows that you don't got the spirit of God in you, because you following your woman like these Edomites.
Right.
If I can say this, he showed a logical fallacy. If you go into those, it's basically things that prove that they don't know, that they're not being logical. And what he did was, the logical fallacy that he wrote was appealing to popularity. Because after every time we tried to tell him something, he'd go, see? He turned to his woman, or he turned to this brother, or that other crew. He turned to them to go, see how they're just yelling? When we were trying to, combat him with the scripture.
Yeah, it's a tactic.
Yeah,
It's a tactic.
and another form is appealing to emotion. And there's a bunch of them. He probably broke about like 5 of them.
And it's a righteous thing, man. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 7:7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Isaiah 58:1 said, cry loud, spare not. So when you niggas come up and you disrespecting the scriptures, we try to be cordial with you. But we're not going to allow you to keep speaking over the scriptures, man. That's why when I was loud and I was yelling, I was reading the scriptures, man. And it got them down the road because Proverbs 1, what is it? Proverbs 1, it say, the wicked flee when no man pursue it, but the righteous are as bold as lions. When the lions roar, men pay attention, man.
Let me finish this. He said, every spirit that confesses not that Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is come in the flesh is not of the Most High.
Right.
And
Just like he was talking about spirit. So he not Yahweh Shah. He's talking about the spirit. God is a spirit. Jesus is a spirit. Come on, man.
And this is that spirit of Antichrist.
You got
Right.
the Antichrist.
Antichrist, man. Adversary.
You're not
man.
anointed.
That's right,
You're
man.
not anointed, man.
Whereof ye have heard that it should come, and even now already is it in the world.
See? Already, it should come now as well.
Already in the world.
Already it.
So it's many antichrists, man.
Yeah,
A lot of
really?
all the people is against Yahweh Shah.
He was a woman.
Yep, he was one of them. We deal with a lot of antichrists, man. You got these stupid ass Christians, man. They got you believing that this is a big ass, is one antichrist who's gonna destroy the world. No, it's many antichrists, man.
Yep.
The whole world is against Yahweh Shah
And his word.
You know?
Against his word, man.
That's it. Besides not elect, man.
Yahweh Shah, because he is the word. Y'all against that word,
Yeah,
man.
man. Y'all against this.
They
man.
hate it.
They hate it, man.
They hate
That's
it.
why they can never read from the scriptures. That's it.
Yeah.
They want your opinion. Like, no, our opinion don't matter, man. This is what the scriptures
My
say.
opinion is to knock your ass.
Every time, and that's what you really heard of. Yeah, that's
You know
what
what I'm saying? You don't want my opinion.
Yeah, because if it was up to us, we'd just knock the fuck out, man. But the Lord say our weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man.
He also said, wait
know?
upon me.
That's it. You know?
Yeah.
Shit, you don't want to hear what we really want to
And
say.
see, the word is so dangerous. That's why you don't want to hear it. You know,
Because it cut you.
it's gonna cut you. No, see, y'all can't break. You ain't let us read the scripture.
Didn't even let them.
Yeah, you go from one thing to the next.
Hey, when he quoted John 4:22, you read John 4:22.
But you was going into the story.
Right,
But you didn't even
right.
know the story. That ain't it, because they don't read. They get see, when they get taught in these churches is to know certain key scriptures what's that? Seducing.
Right.
Those seducing scriptures. See, God is all love. He's all in the spirit. He's for everybody. They know them little scriptures, but we read the stories and to get into it, they don't know that. That's why he said, well, that ain't it. But it was. You just got to let the story keep going.
Right.
That's why I started there. I knew the point was in 24.
Yeah.
That's why before I started, I said, who is this scripture talking to? Exactly. Let's get it again, Baba Bishop. Let's get John 4:22 again. That's why he couldn't understand it, man.
No, that ain't what I'm
Because
talking
he's not
about.
he's not in the spirit. He's not in the spirit of Yasharala.
Yeah, God.
Right? He's not in the spirit of the truth, man. Get it again, Baba Bishop.
Then John 4:22. Ye worship, ye know not what.
Ye worship, ye know not what. You talking about you worship in a spirit, all right? Which the Lord is a spirit, all right? The Lord is a spirit, but he also has a body, all right? The scriptures tell you that he has a body, man. All right? It say in Hebrews 2:16, it say it behooved him to come down and be like his brethren, man. All right? So he came in the flesh. Go ahead, bro.
Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews.
Salvation is of the Jews. That's why I was asking them, who is this scripture talking to? So the reason that you don't understand because you're not in the right spirit. Keep going, brother.
But the hour coming, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth.
Which is who he was standing before. The true worshipers. That's why the scriptures say, what communion does light have with darkness? The light and the darkness was conflicting with one another. You in gross darkness when we trying to shed the light. Your first thing is to do is to reject the light. Oh, it's too bright. Oh, that can't be it. It hurts. You know? But that's how the light works. We was hurt when we got the truth that everything we had ever been taught was a goddamn lie. All this time we thinking that we been worshiping the Lord truthfully with this fucking image that's polluted the whole earth, man. And then when you do try to explain to these simple-minded jakes, they try to get deep. Well, it doesn't matter. The Lord isn't any color. Well, okay, so when he walked the earth 2,000 years ago, what they was just looking at, Casper? The disciples was just walking around with Casper.
Right.
They hung a ghost on the cross. Come on, man.
What was the disciple's name that put his fingers in his wounds?
Thomas.
Yeah, and Thomas, just imagine that he was Why did he start crying? It's because he saw him. He actually felt his wounds. Fucking dumbass.
The scripture say none of the
Heathens.
Yeah, none of the wicked shall understand. That's right. Well, it's plain to us, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. If you can't understand this, it ain't for you, man.
It won't give that to you.
It ain't for everybody, man. It's for the elect, man. That's why we out here, man, to wake up the elect. So we can get out this hell,
Right. That's why it's a blessing. All right, to be able to understand the truth. Because you see, these niggas ain't got it. Majority of our people ain't gonna get it.
Ain't gonna get it.
I'm finished this off.
Go ahead, bro.
It said, for the Father seeking such to worship him, God is spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
Hey, it say God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. That's what he was quoting. That ain't what I said.
And let me say this, the spirit that is talking about, man, is the word.
The word. John 6:63.
He's the spirit is the word, man. Okay, that's how you understand the truth. They don't understand these precepts, but we got the full truth, man. Okay, we got it. We know these extra precepts in these scriptures, man.
But you gotta think about it. These church people, they still believe in a thing called hell that you gonna burn forever.
But every family member that died, they always say, even if they was wicked, they gonna say, we'll see you again. If a motherfucker gonna die, you know you in your spirit, you gonna see him again.
Yeah.
Everybody's is in a better place now. Right, if everybody in a better place, but Tupac was a fucking drug dealing murderer, but why y'all saying that he in a better place now, man? Because in y'all spirit, y'all know we go back to the Father.
Then the Lord said, even the wicked sees from troubling.
Yeah.
Even
the wicked sees from trouble.
That die, go to the spirit realm where Yahweh.
Matter of fact, that's in Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, that's Ecclesiastes.
All spirits return to the Most High. The
That's
spirit they
who
gave.
gave it?
Yeah.
Why go to the ground, man?
They don't know. They was simple. Well, go ahead out with that
First John. This 1 John 5 and 10. He that believeth on the Son of the Most High Yahweh hath the witness in himself. He that believeth not Yahweh power had made him a liar, because he believeth not the record that the Most High gave of his Son.
See, it was a record that was given of the Son, okay? And the record was for him to be born in the flesh, man. And the record, a part of that record is when you read into Revelation, the 1st chapter, on what he looked like. See? You got to believe in the record, okay? And then this cuts the Old Testament only and the New Testament only. Because the record is he comes in the volume of the book. So everything according to Yahweh Shemel Shai, if you don't believe it, hey man, the spirit is not dealing with you. You're going to be destroyed. Go ahead.
He say this too. He going to say, while we reading Daniel, the 7th chapter, he going to say that's the Old Testament.
That's what I said.
Hebrews.
The book of John, he say the 5th chapter, you believe not the word Moses have, man. How can you believe my word?
I got something real quick. I got something real quick. Hebrews 10 and 7. Then said, I come in the volume of the book.
Whoa!
You can find that same scripture in Psalms 40 and 7. The Old Testament. The same thing.
Whoa!
The same thing, man.
The volume of the book. He ain't said they come in the volume of the New Testament. Yep. No, he come in the volume of the Old Testament, the Apocrypha, and the New Testament. That's the book.
It is written of me.
So you gotta believe that record, man. That's the record. Okay, you can go back to the 1st John.
This whole book about
He said it's
Yahweh.
written of me. Go ahead, real quick.
This is Revelation 22 and 19. And if any man shall take away from the words of the book,
he come in the volume of the book.
You can't just deal with the old or just deal with the new, man. Go ahead.
You gotta have the whole total package.
and if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, the Most High shall take away his part out of the book of life, and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book. You know, so if you want to pick and choose whatever you want, hey, the Most High is going to take whatever you pick and choose right out of you. You know that's in the gospel. You know.
So more of the story is you niggas is doing it.
1 John 5 and 11. And this is the record that the Most High power hath given to us, eternal life, and the life is in his Son.
You gotta believe with the Son. Alright, you gotta believe in Yahweh. You gotta believe the things about Yahweh.
Yeah,
you guys saying you guys saying he comes to the spirit and all this, man, that's the total confusion. Okay?
Yeah, because that Jake, he believe in the Trinity doctrine.
Yeah, it's the Trinity.
So he ain't bring it out, but you can smell it though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can smell it. Because he said Yahweh Shai was that ancient of days did sit. So evidently he trying to go with that Trinity doctrine. The Holy Spirit, Yahweh Shai one. Come on, man.
Which they are one. They
are on one accord.
They agree on one. The Holy Spirit is just a word. They tell you that in John 6 and 63.
I got that right here. Huh?
You get it? Go ahead.
John, the book of John 6 and 63. It is the spirit that quickens, the flesh profit nothing.
The spirit make you alive, man. Everybody say the spirit will quicken it, man. You know, the spirit will make you alive, man. All right? Make you born again. It's the spirit, man. The flesh profit nothing.
That's why I say those who worship him must worship him in spirit and the word, which this nigga didn't have. He didn't have the word.
Right.
All right.
Because in order to have the truth, all right, you must worship the Lord in the truth of His word.
That's right.
You got to understand these scriptures. Otherwise, you can't worship the Lord.
Right,
If you don't, because this word is His judgment, this is His glory. If you don't understand that, you don't got it, man.
Got it. It said, and as the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. The words that I speak unto you,
The words that I speak unto you,
they are spirit.
they are spirit
And they are life.
and they are life, man. Hey, so it's all about this word, man.
That's right, bro.
And that's the number one offense, man. When you come up against the word, we just speaking the words of the Lord. You think you're coming up against us, you're coming up against the word, man.
Yeah. Hey, but the Lord said that though. If the world hated you, they hated me first, man.
Come.
Because what the Lord was speaking the word, man. All right? They said the Lord was an austere man. All right? He was straight to the point, man. He was cutting their ass with the scripture.
That's why they're going to kill us. Just like nowadays, what they're doing nowadays, they're going to kill us for the word, man. All right? You got these, they're trying to defame prophets and stuff like that because the Lord was so hardcore with the scriptures and cutting their ass, just like we are now today, man.
And they can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said my word like a two-edged sword because they can feel it. Until they cut to the heart. So they do make you want to get cornered because you cut to the heart. You ain't got no trouble but to use your hand, use a knife or a gun. Your ass cut.
Well, yeah, when Stephen was prophesying about the history, it said that they gnashed upon their teeth, man, and then they fell apart.
Yeah.
Because they like, no, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And they went in and started stumbling, man.
Yeah.
They was getting cut.
God, that's why they say Corinthians, do not be moved in speech, and not in knowledge. You know?
And what Esau calls cut, his terminology for it is cognitive dissonance. You know, the brother up in the main camp in New York brought that out. He did a really edifying video on cognitive dissonance. It's called All Edomites Suffer From This, and it's cognitive dissonance. It's when your beliefs don't match your actions. And because everybody believes that they're a good person.
Yeah.
But the real men of the Lord knows that they're fucked up, that they need a savior. But people that think that they're a good person, they start hearing the scriptures that saying, no, you're not. You need a higher power.
They can't detach from their core beliefs.
Yeah, good.
No.
This can't be true. This can't be true.
The spirit don't resonate with their spirit. That's why I said try the spirit by the spirit. You know,
I got
they are
that.
the most
Matter
high.
of fact,
Man.
I got that.
You got it.
John, 1 John 4. Did you want me to finish this for you?
It's some more. Well, yeah, you can finish it up. I think.
Yeah, that, John.
Verse 12. He that hath the Son hath life, and he that hath not the Son hath not life.
Listen.
Okay. This
Well,
verse.
you know what? Yeah. I just said it. Go ahead.
That's why it ain't that, you know, you're gonna have a couple older than Jake's coming to the truth, but that's why I say seek the most high in the day of thy youth, man. Well, you are still able to walk, run, you know what I'm saying? You still got that energy, you know, to put forth the truth and, you know, do it in truth and fulfill it, man. Alright, while you still able to, man. You know, but these two old coons that came up, they ain't able, man.
1 John 5 and 13. These things have I written unto you that believe on the name of the Son of the Most High.
See, that's why we gave the man the name. We was trying to give the name, and they come with that Jesus shit. You gotta believe in the name of the Son, and His name is Yahweh.
He broke it down to him. They still calling on things.
That's okay. He gonna call on Jesus until he ain't gonna answer. Jesus gonna be in that message.
That ye may know that ye have eternal life, and that ye may believe on the name of the Son of the Most High.
See, it's a name that you gotta believe in. That you gotta eternal life. That name is Yahweh. That's it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Get this right quick.
Yeah, that was a cut when he broke out your favorite scripture, Proverbs 30 and 4.
Yeah,
That was a cut. Yeah, that was a cut.
and then we broke it down to him. So he wanted to get deep. After we broke it down, like, look, man, we do this work and we study, man. We approve. We don't need your approval. That's why when you just kept on talking, I was just like, man, we're damn his attention. We gonna edify the camera, you know. But he just consisted with with Babel, with confusion, you know? Plantation Christianity, they slipped into utter confusion, man. So that's why when these dudes come up, just keep reading the word. Don't even, man, keep reading the word. They're gonna get down, man. Because when you try to read the word, you try to read it in a indoor voice. They're gonna talk over it. So you gotta get loud with it. You gotta bring it out, you know. And that show you what they really offended at. Oh, he yelling. No, I'm yelling because you are disrespecting the word of the Most High. And he told us to cry loud and don't spare your feelings, man. But the word is what tests your spirit. And that's what I'm about to get, that I'm going to give it back to you, bro. This is 1 John 4:1.
Brought that out. That's the spirit right there.
Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High. Because
So the book is what's trying you to see if you was of the Most High, because the book is the spirit. So when we read in this book, depending on how you reacting towards it, we gonna know if you are the Most High.
that's why you kept asking, where your scriptures
That's
at,
why
brother?
where your scriptures at. You can't talk to us without no scriptures. We played that game years before with niggas going back and forth. Nah, you gotta bring out this meat. Go ahead,
I'm quoting them.
Whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
See, and those false prophets can get you by just quoting scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Just quote. Everybody knows about certain stories in the Bible.
Hey, if he quote the scripture of the transfiguration, and the first lie I caught him in, I said, where does the scripture say he came out of his flesh?
Exactly.
Where it say that
It
at?
don't say it.
It don't say that.
He was giving his own interpretation.
Giving
You
his
see how
own
much they're
interpretation.
fucking hypocrites? You see how much they are a bunch of hypocrites? You know? Go ahead, bro.
Hereby know ye the spirit of the Most High. Every spirit that confesseth that Yahweh Shai is come in the flesh is of the Most High.
That's simple.
So if he come in the flesh, that's what you see, what we got. That's flesh. How can he not have a color? He had to have a color.
He got pierced, nigga. how, you know what I'm saying?
So you have not seen one woman have a child on her own. Never in the history.
7.
He would have got it. He wouldn't.
Yeah. We didn't even get there. We didn't even get there. You know he believed in the virgin birth.
Yeah.
We didn't even get there
He
yet.
would have got cut.
We weren't gonna get there because he couldn't get the first question he asked was way above his pay grade.
Which that didn't even have to go with. That didn't even have to do nothing with salvation.
They had nothing to do with salvation.
They had nothing to do with what we was talking about.
The other man was up here, he was inquiring about salvation. You came up here and just completely choked that out. He was like, oh, well, I'll be back.
They was talking about like, that nigga ain't
He
coming.
ain't coming back.
That nigga ain't coming. It's over with.
We was going into the law, he was talking about eating the pork
Right.
and all of that.
Right.
You know,
Oh,
all
you
those,
see, dealing with salvation, the niggas would not, you know, get with a pork.
Yeah,
You see
they
that
can't
we
do
dealing
that.
with salvation.
What's wrong with eating pork?
I eat pork. I don't do it as much.
Yeah, he said, oh, no, overdo it.
You see our people that
He
went
said,
down
I don't
so
overdo
fucking
it.
low, man. So, hey, Bible shot, get the apocrypha real quick. Get going to Maccabees. All right?
111.
Yeah. Get to Maccabees. You know, because here it is that our people won't even stop eating pork.
Walk straight through that hole in the wall right there.
Okay, thank you.
And just keep walking to the feet. But our people, man, back in the ancient world, our women in the temple, man, they would die. You know, you know, we would put to death, man, for not eating pork, man. Here it is, the nigga can't put down a fucking piece of bacon. We got put to death, man. They told us not to sacrifice our children. We still, circumcise our children. We still circumcise them, and we got put to death for it, man. But nowadays, a nigga can't put down a fucking turkey bacon. Some bacon, man. And pick up a turkey bacon.
They can't pick up turkey bacon.
Yeah, you can't pick up turkey bacon or beef bacon, but these niggas can eat it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I gotta have my
You
bacon.
can't stop eating some fucking nasty ass fucking pork chops, man.
This First Maccabees 1 and 63.
Yeah. We do straight to the point.
They said, wherefore they chose Maccabees 1 and 63. I'm gonna start at 61. And they hanged the infants about their necks and rifled their houses and slew them that had circumcised them. Howbeit, many in Israel were fully resolved and conformed in themselves not to. The first Maccabees wanted the system, in which time, according to the commandments, they put to death some women that had caused their children to be circumcised.
See, they put women to death because they got circumcised, and they circumcised their man child on the 8th day, keeping the custom. All right, so our people is dying, to keep the law, statutes, commandments. Now today, man, these niggas they don't give a damn about the Lord, man. We tell them to stop eating pork or stop doing certain acts, and they flip out, man. All right, you see how far along our people has come. That's why these 2/3 need to die, man. Go ahead, bro.
It said that our people are wise to do evil.
Yeah, that's right. Wise to do evil, man.
They said, and they hang the infants about their necks and rifled their houses and slew them that had circumcised them.
See, they hung the infants by the fucking neck, man. They hung infants by their necks, man. Just because the child got circumcised.
That's why I said, have you said you do the dance to little ones to pieces, man.
Yeah. Antiochus Epiphanes did this, man. Okay? But the point is that our people had some integrity about themselves. We fell a long way. That's why it's not meant for 2/3 to get this truth, man. I'd be a nigga trying to be on the chairs, man. A nigga be smoking a blunt or some shit on the chairs, man. If they had the opportunity. Be drinking some lean or some shit.
Because that's what Jake say though. Jake said, man, I can't stop smoking, man, with my nerves, man.
Yeah, man.
My nerves bad.
You think we finna be around these niggas in the kingdom, man? No, they gotta get wiped the fuck out, man.
Yeah.
They gotta get wiped clean the fuck out, man.
I had not to get off topic, I had a so-called friend of yours said, if I go to hell, give me a blunt, Like, come on now. It's just niggas,
simple,
man. Just simple.
That boy like cheese, ain't it?
But he is smoking a blunt and he doesn't even realize it.
Right. Go ahead.
He said, verse 62, howbeit many in Israel were fully resolved and conformed in themselves not to eat in unclean things.
See, they didn't want to eat the swine's flesh. That's an unclean thing. They already had in their spirit. We ain't touching that shit. Fuck Antiochus.
Hey, like the 7 brothers Maccabees, man.
That's right.
They said ready to be put to death by man.
That's right.
Then to disobey the Most High, man.
That's right.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Yeah, that's another story. That's another story.
You know what I'm saying? They ready to get put to death. Then
eating swine's flesh.
Serve other gods.
Serving other gods. Go ahead.
First Maccabees 163. It said, wherefore they chose rather to die, that they may not be defiled with meat.
See, they rather to die than to be defiled with meats, man. You see that? But this nigga, we talk about salvation, and he want to stop the conversation. We talk about how he can't stop eating pork. Come on, man. But our people don't deserve death, man. Something as simple as not eating pork.
You know who got this spirit right now, though? The elect. The elect got this spirit. Right there.
It said, wherefore they chose rather to die, that they might not be defiled with meat.
See, the elect got that spirit, man. Fucking rather die, man. I just serve Esau, man. They take that chip, man. I denounce the name, man. I'd rather die, man. Only the elect got that spirit, man.
In the book of Revelation, it say they love their lives. They love not their lives unto death, man.
Right. Yeah, because he did try to save his life, don't lose it. All right? You trying to save your life on this side, you're going to lose your life, man.
It said, and that they might not profane the holy covenant, so then they died. And there was very great wrath upon Israel.
You got a precept. It's going the same thing. It's 2 Maccabees 6:18. It says, Eleazar, one of the principal scribes, an aged man, so he was an older man, and of a well-favored countenance, was constrained to open his mouth and to eat swine flesh. So they held him down.
Hey, man, this was the time of the Hellenization of our of Israel, man. And they was beating our people into submission. But we had strong, faithful men who didn't bow down to that shit, man. Okay?
Hey, Elder, you watched the movie Roots? It showed you when they were trying to feed them.
Yeah.
Jake didn't want to eat, so they'll put that damn tool in their mouth.
That's on Birth of the Nation.
That's on birthday too, but that's on Roots too.
Yeah.
They put that tool in their mouth,
Knock his
twist
teeth
that
out his mouth.
motherfucker, open their mouth up. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
and made them eat them.
God.
Jake was ready to die on the boat then, man. Then to eat the shit that Esau was trying to feed them.
They was ready to die.
Yeah?
They was ready to die. They force fed them, and they were force feeding them that damn swine.
They also put nets on the edges of the boat so they couldn't close. Like, goddamn, like Esau just comes up with wickedness.
I tell you, when they jump overboard, they fall into the net.
Yeah, because you know, Israelite jumped over.
They jumped over.
yeah,
So they
yeah.
tried to use a mechanism. Oh, we need these. man.
Yeah.
That's fucking wicked.
It says, verse 19, but he choosing rather to die gloriously than to live stained with such an abomination.
Yeah, because the king was trying to get him to well just say you ate it, but you really don't have to eat it until the congregation you ate it.
Yeah.
He said, even with the net, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna cause the rest of the people to
Go
fall,
off.
man.
Yep.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
Yep. He says,
Integrity.
spit it forth and come of his own accord to determine it. So he spit it out. You know? They were trying to force him to eat, he spit it out. You know what I'm saying? Because if they say it's better to die than to eat swine flesh.
So you see why people don't die, man? Because they can't stop eating pork. It's as simple as eating swine's flesh, man. As simple as that for salvation. You know? Now we under grace, right now because everything that has pork in it. But the concept of, hey man, you gotta stop, having the mindset I'm not gonna eat no pork. And Jay can't even get to that point in life.
It's small, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about salvation, man. You
That's
know?
crazy.
I got a question.
Yeah, go
This
ahead.
Psalms 116 and 15. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. Hey man, so we shouldn't be afraid to die for you while you're on set, you know? You know? We should rather obey the Most High rather than man, man. You know? It's plain and
It's an
simple.
initiative by the junior highs on one of their breaks. They have to go to instead of going like hang out in the common area.
But yeah, man. So, hey, man, when these people get put to death, we ain't finna cry for them. All right? They put us out in the media and put us out all over the world as we're evil men and we're wicked. But look what the 2/3 of our people are doing, man. Look how far Jake has gone, man. All right? Jake is selling out to this damn devil. All right? Jake is being a bunch of homosexuals, faggots all over the planet, man. All right? Here it is, you had this punk faggot. I can't even think of his name, but he was at the awards or something like that with that long, stupid ass dress on, man.
Cinderella ass dress on.
Yeah, man. Jake, man.
Billy Porter, one of them tuxedos.
Yeah, Billy Porter, man.
Yeah, come.
What kind of shit is that, man? All right?
Look how they
Our
do
people is a bunch of freaks, man. Because we adapt to accustomed to these heathens, man. All right? So when they die, so fucking what the hell with it? All right? And everybody who didn't listen to the men of the Lord, the hell with you, man. Sooner or later, y'all gonna know that we are the men of the Lord. All right? And then a prophet shall be known, man. Go ahead, huh?
This Hosea 4:6.
They start at 1 and jump to 6.
This Hosea 4:1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Which y'all refuse to do. Right.
For the Lord had a controversy with the inhabitants of the
We
land,
got a problem with you, man. Controversy, man. All right? Go ahead.
because there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of the Most High in the land.
See, no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of the Most High in the land, man. And that land right now is talking about amongst us Israelites, man. Okay? There's no truth, no mercy. Jake is just murdering their brother over a fucking video game, man. You know? My cousin just shot his brother, killed his best friend, and then tried to kill himself last week, man.
About a video
You see that? No mercy, man. Jake is out here fucked up in the head, man. So that's why they deserve to die, man. The hell with them.
Over women.
Yeah, over a woman. It was a time when Jake was stepping over Jake's shoes in the club and getting blown away, man. You know? It was the time, especially having in Chicago, all right? Well, they still doing it now, but not as much. Jake is getting killed over the new J's, man.
Yeah, Jordan.
The new J's, man. I mean, it was a big time a couple of years ago when Jake was just getting whacked off just for some shoes, man.
For $200.
For $200 shoes, getting whacked off just for some shoes. But my cousin got jumped and almost killed over some damn J's when he went to go get them a couple of years ago, man.
They make this shit in China for cheap as fuck, man.
$20.
$20 in China, man.
Yeah.
There's $200.
$200.
$200 in America, man.
Because Babylon is so perverse, man, they causing Jake to go into their wickedness, man. The reason why we're doing all the wicked shit we're doing is because Esau allows us to do whatever the hell we want in this society. They do it without will spirit, man. Alistair Crowley, man.
That YOLO mentality.
They're YOLO. It's like you only live once, you know?
I'm gonna jump down to Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge of the truth.
Lack of knowledge of the truth.
Lack of knowledge of the truth, man. Because you have been given over to the deceiver.
Right.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
And when you have the opportunity to get the truth, what do? You reject it. so what the Lord gonna do in return? He gonna reject you, man. Right? You gonna see in that day when you had the opportunity, all right, to receive the knowledge of the truth, to receive that mercy, Yahweh, you rejected it. So, rightfully so, when you're destroyed, you won't have an excuse that's going to be valid to the Lord, man. You know, you people don't have no excuse, man. All right, the Lord got the truth out here for you to receive it. Yet you rather subscribe to the lies because the lies are more comfortable. The lies, all right, the lies entertain the things of your flesh.
They can sleep better with the lies.
Right, right. Because the pastor told you that the Old Testament was done away with.
Right.
We don't live by those laws no more.
Hey, and the reason, you know what? The reason why the theologian schools and beginning with Lyndon Baines Johnson, all right, Lyndon B. Johnson, he was the president after Kennedy. All right, he issued in the 501c3 charter. Okay, because see, they know in the Old Testament. They're condemned by the laws that's in the Bible. So that's why they teach the old laws are done away with, because that's where the harshness is at. That's what the Lord said, and that's what, hey, a brother mistakenly touched the Ark of the Covenant and the Lord put him to death. You see? See, so the laws and the things that was in the Old Testament was deadly serious. If a homosexual was brought up in the time of in the ancient world, they get burned. Okay? See, Esau's like, that's too harsh. You know, we wanna pop men. We wanna pop little boys. You know? So they're gonna put this whole spin to the world where the Old Testament is done away with.
Yeah, and
because it's harsh.
It's harsh.
It's harsh.
It really is straight to the point. And it's straight to the point. It's plain, but they rather deal with the New Testament because it's mostly parables.
Yeah, and they don't understand.
But the things that are straight, they skip right over.
Yeah.
For instance, Matthew 5:17. What did Yahweh say? Think not that I come to destroy the law, nor the prophets. I came not to destroy, but to fulfill.
Hey, Book of Romans, we didn't make void of the law.
Yeah.
Most High forbid.
Most High forbid.
But they don't come to that understanding.
That never comes out in the churches.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Because then your doctrine is destroyed.
Yep.
You know? The things that Yahweh spoke in parables is what y'all try to go into.
Right.
But then the things that he spoke plainly, you skip over. You skip over.
Oh, that was a parable. What the fuck the parable mean, motherfucker? He like he said, oh, that was a parable. What the parable mean, nigga?
Hey, but
But you can't even read, thou shalt not, you know what I'm saying, eat swine. You know what I'm saying? Eat swine's flesh. You can't read that and understand it.
Right.
But you can read, oh, that was a parable.
Yeah. He said we just can't eat it. He just
There go
said
to the
that
parable. It's not what goes in. It's what coming out. You'll go to that parable, which you don't understand. Or you'll go to 1 Timothy 4:4. We talk about the Lord has sanctified all things.
Yeah. Sanctified all things.
Every creature is good for every creature.
Yeah, because they were all gonna call that dealing with him on that pork.
Good.
Then he wouldn't
But
got it.
they don't. But the main trip up with these people is they don't understand the words, man.
Yeah.
The words, man.
You don't got the Hebrew and the Greek and the Latin, man. When you going into these scriptures, you are doomed. You doomed, man. And a lot of you don't even know what the words mean on the English level. Ask them what sanctify mean right now. They don't know.
And what that failed to realize was went in the New Testament was coming back to the Old Testament.
Well, the New Testament is deadly. Y'all niggas finna get burned with fire. You know?
I'm gonna read Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee.
See, y'all rejected the knowledge, so now the Lord is gonna reject y'all. Okay? Hey, and it's with everybody,
the
man.
white man.
Okay?
How much is that poor?
That thou should be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of their power. I will also forget their children.
See, they forgot the law of our power, man. They forgot Yahweh Shemel Shah.
Fuck about
So
them
that's why they about to. That's why they're gonna get
Little
rejected.
Farrakhan said,
All right.
ain't number white cats. I don't put number of my black on. Fuck a white boy. Or eat the whole. That good shit, man.
Our people destroyed, man.
White boy.
Hey, but he about 60.
Yeah.
50s and 60s.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
See, this is a rebellious people, man. They will not hear the law of the Lord, and the whole law is the entire Bible, man. All right. So we're not gonna cry or lament for these people, man. When hell comes down, on them, man.
Try not, try not for these.
Yeah, man. Martial law is coming, man. All right, definitely get ready to come down on the world, man.
They out there in California practicing. They out there in California running drills right now.
Yeah,
running them drills right now, man. You know.
So this is serious, man. All right, this is deadly serious, man. All what's gonna go down, man. Okay. Go ahead.
It says, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things.
See, they don't want us to talk about the hell that's going to come.
Right.
Okay, they don't want to talk about the evil that the Lord is going to do on this planet. Can somebody give me what is it? Jeremiah 28 real quick.
That's why they speak. That's why they speak in the churches the prosperity doctrine.
Yeah.
Because that's smooth. That's comfortable.
The smooth things
You know
that
what I'm
everybody
saying?
can be delivered.
That's right.
If I can say this too, they want to avoid the law because it disciplines them.
Yeah.
Right.
Slide down.
It says, prophesy deceits. Get ye out of the way, turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel.
Hey, read that again, Baba Bashar.
It said, Isaiah, you want me to start at 10 again?
Yes, sir.
Isaiah 30 and 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right.
See, we're serious. We're telling them, hey, man, it's a kingdom that's being prepared right now for us, man. All right, come back to Yahweh Shemel Shah. All right, that's what we're saying. We see what's going to happen to the Lord. We're prophesying it to him, man. Okay? We'll prophesy that, hey, before the Lord gets here, a lot of shaking up is about to happen, man. A lot of death is about to take place.
That's right.
You see? A lot of death is finna happen, man. So they don't want to hit a death because they're comfortable, man. The scriptures talk about guys being settled upon their leads, man. Which means they're settled with this current captivity they're in, man. You know? Go ahead, Op.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Speak unto us smooth things. Oh, the Lord ain't finna destroy everybody, man. And the Lord is God is love. He's for everybody. That's a played out fucking doctrine, man. That doctrine is played out, man. All right, here it is. The real man of the Lord is here doing this work, man. That doctrine is played out, man. That's why they're leaving the churches, man. All right, it's tons of people leaving the churches and coming to the understanding that they're Israelites, man. You know, because that doctrine is played out, man. The Lord is here to wake up his elect, and they're coming out of those churches too, man. All right? I know an entire family, a pastor, a so-called first lady, and their sons, man, they denounce that Christian doctrine, and they all claim that they're Israelites now, man. You know?
Help me out here. Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
See, speaking to us smooth, they want to be lied to. See, 2/3 of our people want to be lied to. If we were some simple ass niggas, that old dude could have got us. We ain't say, you know, if we ain't say, well, let's hear out the scriptures. See, these people willingly want to be lied to, man. They willingly want to be deceived, man. Right. They don't nobody come from the Bible. They just quote. All right, go ahead, Al.
Get ye out of the way, turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
See, they really don't want to deal with the Lord. That's why they're gonna die. You know, and they're gonna die gruesome, man. When a little baby running in the street, get hit by a car, get hit by a fucking truck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when martial law happens, hey, these women, these stinking ass nigga women, they gonna be leaving their kids, man. They're gonna be leaving their little toddlers, man, to go try to save themselves. And these kids gonna be getting mauled down the road, man. And then they gonna end up getting killed, destroyed, man. All right? So great death is gonna come to you fucking people, man. Rightfully so, man. Thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shah, according to the Bible, man. These ain't our words. All right? These not our words, man. Somebody get Ezekiel 9:4 too, Baba Shah. Go ahead.
The Jeremiah 28:8.
Uh-huh.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil
and
of pestilence.
And of pestilence, man. You see that? So when the prophets always stood on the scene, each empire they were in, they prophesied the downfall of it. That's what you see right now today, man. You see it in all the churches all around the world, man. You see the men of the Lord prophesying the downfall of his kingdom, man. Of war. We're talking about what war? World War III, which is going to start the thermonuclear, which is going to shoot thermonuclear missiles over here in Babylon, man. Right. MAD. They call it MAD in the government military field, which is mutual assorted destruction, man. Which means if there's a nuclear fight, no one wins. Because it's nuclear, everybody gonna get destroyed. Okay? Everybody gonna get blown the fuck up.
Yeah, even if not by the direct contact, the radiation.
The radiation.
The aftershock.
Yep.
Right. So this speaks about prophesy against many kingdoms. What the pastor do? What deacon do? What the bishop do? They got prophesied against the pastor.
They're not doing it. Speaking to a smooth thing. Hey, what we gonna do for the next convention? You know? We finna have a 5-city church convention, man. That's what they doing. Eating their fucking bellies away, man. Eating all that damn pork, eating all the damn ham at these damn church convictions, and then want to pick up the Bible, man. That's why you people are gonna die. We're talking about the evil and the war that's gonna happen. Evil meaning bad times.
He told Ezekiel.
These people bug the fuck out, man. You see that shit?
Yeah, they can't. It's too strong on this side. Yeah. He told Ezekiel, give warning.
Got a whole family.
All right? He told Ezekiel, give people,
nah,
give my people warning from me, man.
Is this a zoo? Is this a zoo?
This is a good, beautiful thing you guys are doing.
What are we doing?
I don't know, but it looks like you guys are...
We're talking about the destruction of America. Is that good? America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles.
Right!
Two-thirds of our people are going to be destroyed, and the so-called white man and the Edomites are going into slavery. Is that good?
That's right!
Is that good? So-called white men and women going into slavery? That's not good, is it? That's not good, huh? It's not good, huh? Oh, okay. Well, then don't come up here talking like you know. Hey, we're not friendly people, okay?
And a fool,
the Lord, I should say this, Salakia, the Lord is not a friendly person.
Okay.
All right, because he's coming to destroy this place with thermonuclear missiles. All right, and those that did any wickedness to his people, the blacks, Latinos, and North American Indians, they're going to reap those the judgment, which is slavery. Okay?
They deserve every part of it.
And they deserve it all, right? So you agree with that, right?
Of course I do, and I'm ashamed of sometimes of being a white man.
What do your history go back to?
Hey, come here, don't run off.
Go.
All right, yeah, you need to go. All right. Go ahead.
Hey, hit him.
Yeah, that's why I said what I said. Anybody for me playing with you damn Edomites, man.
He's afraid of the judgment.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta go.
Yeah, get the fuck up on the street, man. Can you take a picture? This ain't a fucking show, man.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. This ain't a joke, all right? Jake think this is a fucking joke. You Edomites think this is a joke. Okay?
Yep.
See, you loyal Luciferians. Hey, the elites, they know this ain't a joke. That's why they're trying to formulate how they can get us off these crookeds. You see? So they know this ain't a joke.
Yeah,
You regular people, y'all finna get burned the fuck up, man. All right?
Like on that Winners commercial, you know when it's real. You know what I'm saying? On that Winners commercial, you know when it's real.
Yeah.
They at least know it's real, man.
Yeah, they know it's real. You don't know. Get your ass up off the street. They ain't finna catch you.
Yeah, talking about this is beautiful.
It's beautiful. That's why I asked you questions. Is that beautiful? Oh, no, that ain't good. That ain't good.
You say a fool believes everything. You know, we supposed to, you got it about a fool, how they'll give credit before they understand.
Yeah.
You know, you don't even know what's going on. You talking about this is beautiful.
I got one.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel 12:21. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel? Saying, the days are prolonged and every vision filleth.
See? The days are this is the proverb from our own people. Oh man, the Lord ain't finna come back. What y'all talking about, man? That's from miles away, man. Go
And the
ahead.
vision fell.
Yeah. Go ahead, Alex.
It said, tell them, therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shah power, I will make this a proverb to cease.
He finna make that proverb cease, man. Go ahead.
And they should no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision.
See, the days are at hand, and an effect of every vision. See, all the visions is happening right now. Okay? The days are at hand, and the effect of every vision, man. This is part of that effective vision that's happening, man. The men of the Lord rising up. Martial law is accumulating. Okay? Race riots. Okay? Wars, rumors of wars. These visions is actually starting to play out, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
For there should be no more any vain vision, no flattering divination, where in the house of Israel, for I am the Lord Yahweh, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass.
See, and it is going to come to pass, man. All right, the destruction of Babylon, aka America, is going to come to pass, man. And that's what we're prophesying about. So we can issue in the kingdom. It has to be a transition first. You see? Go ahead, Harvey.
It should be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, said the Lord power.
See, and we're at that time. We're at that time for the Lord to start performing his visions, man, that he gave to his men. All right? That's it.
It's Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
That's right.
But at the end they shall speak and not lie.
See, the vision is for an appointed time. This is that appointed time. Okay? How do you know that this is the appointed time? You see, the name Israel is being a everyday topic in society, man. All right, in society.
Even 2/3 talking about Israel.
2/3 is talking about Israel. The news is talking about Israel. The scoffers is talking about Israel. The basketball players, the rappers, they're rapping about Israel.
Esau coming
See,
against
this is that appointed time for things to start kicking off. You see? Go ahead, Al.
It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it.
See, though it tarry, wait for it. And it tarry, now there's no more waiting, man. The mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, is here. This is the year of Corona, man. Okay? So everything is being set up in play, man. We've been waiting this long, and we're at that mark, man. We're almost on our way to get the fuck up out of here, man. Go ahead, Al.
Because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
That's right.
Yeah, because y'all remember, one day with the Lord, 1,000 years to us.
That's right. That's right.
So you got to think how the Lord moving on his time.
Yeah. It may seem long suffering to us, but you got another scripture that says it's showing up the days for the elect sect, so they're going to be going past to us fast as hell. Go ahead. You got it?
Hey, Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
Right, why no flesh should be saved? Look what Esau doing to the earth. All right, to the food, to the water, to the children, to the people. And we continue to live there, man, let Esau rule over us, man. No flesh will be saved, man.
Man, the 5G is a heavy device that this devil has made, man. That 5G network system, man. That device literally kills your brain, man. The radio waves is causing these people to get cancer. All right, immunity deficiencies, man. Okay.
Well, G already done took out the bees.
Yeah. Come on, you rarely see fucking bees now. You remember back in the day, they used to have the satellites far off in like not a rural area, but like where the crops or the you know what I'm saying?
Rural. That's a rural area.
Yeah, rural area. Yeah, they have put the satellites in those type of areas, but now they got satellites within the city, man. Within the urban cities. Come on, man. They're trying to push that radio shit to kill you, man.
The phone, the phone.
And a lot of those things are set up for MK Ultra too. All right, MK Ultra, they have certain tools playing in your sleep. So when you wake up, you will hear something and you'll react on it. That's the witchcraft. That's why people be committing suicide. That's why people be killing people. That's why they be having those little so-called terrorist attacks. You know, where Jacob, Edomite, anybody get a gun, you know what I'm saying? And they'll go up into not a school, they'll go up into like an establishment and get to shoot motherfuckers. Because they're off the MK Ultra, man. Yeah. That's what some of that 5G, 4G network system shit, that's what that is, man. You know? So no flesh will be saved, this devil is here. You know? So the Lord spared up the time so we can get the fuck up out of here, man. He spared the time so we can get up out of here.
Hey, let me jump to something real quick. And you keep that though. This Habakkuk 2 and 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Esau. That spirit that's in that devil, man. All right, his soul is lifted up, is not right in him, man.
I went back to Cain.
Cain. Go ahead, bro.
But the just shall live by faith.
See, the just gonna live by faith. All right, we're gonna live by the faith that we're gonna get delivered from this place, man. All right, bro. All right, we're hoping. All right, the hopeful elect. We're hoping for salvation, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man.
See, he transgresses by wine. He's a proud man. The philosophy, the rituals that he put in the world, he sees that he got everybody to believe on it.
Yeah,
that's what
technology.
Believe in this technology. See, that's why his 9/11. You know, they praying to their gods, and you know the demons told them, "Hey, look, we need this amount of people to God." They've been planning for 9/11 for years, okay? And when it actually happened, and they seen that commotion, they said, "Oh shit, we're gods. We can make shit happen." You know, 9/11 was a big thing for the elites, man. It was a big thing for the elites, man. And that pushed their head up on high, man. They got people to believe world terror. They got to go against Osama bin Laden. So I'm like, damn, we can do anything with this media, with the TV.
False terrorist group. They start creating false terrorist
so
groups.
they pride started to keep on lifting, man. Now they think that they're unstoppable. You see? Go ahead, Al. Even with documentaries, even with all type of proof that the shit was false.
The Simpsons.
Even the proof.
All the different shit.
And people still fucking believe it.
Hey, you know, Esau got a thing that say, look, Esau brought this out. It say, if the so-called black man go on a raid, it's a terrorist. But when the so-called white man go on a raid, he gotta help this shit.
Yeah, he got all of a sudden the nigga yelling in the courtroom. Like he was
like, come on, bro, you know just about Esau, but Jake, he a terrorist.
Yeah, a thug.
Like, come on, Esau, man.
He's unreasonable.
You the father of terrorists, man.
It says, yea, he is also a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires hell.
He enlarges his desires hell, meaning he's neither a keeper at home. He goes to different lands and conquers them. Okay, and name them by the name of himself. Okay? Right, go ahead, huh?
And is as death.
Yep, and it's as death. Wherever they go, they commit nothing but death. All right? Go ahead.
It says, and could not be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Yep, and that's what they did, man. Latin American, Chinese American, African American, Asian American, Chinese American, you know what I'm saying? Hawaiian American. they heap to themselves all people, man, because they went conquering all over the planet, you know, with the sword.
What it say? He is as death, meaning the so-called white man is death.
Yeah.
And he heapeth all nations unto himself. That's why no flesh should be saved, because he bringing all nations to death.
He said, wherever he goes, death follows him.
Wherever he goes, death follows him, man. Go ahead,
But these devils act like they ain't never do nothing.
Yeah, because they always playing the fucking innocent role.
Yeah.
You know, they always trying to play the victim. You're not the fucking victim, man. I had did a lesson by going to that victim word. Hey, we are the victims, man. I ain't say the religion's right, man. That's us, man. We the victims. You fucking devils ain't the fucking victim, man. Look at all the shit you done did, man. There's numerous accounts we don't even know about you done done, man. All right, to the nation of Israel.
Well, white
Y'all
people,
the damn victim?
white people were slaves too.
And majority of those so-called white people who were slaves, those were Israelites, man.
Right.
Those indigenous servants. They showed you that on the 12 Years a Slave. They had Brad Pitt playing as an indigenous servant
Right.
to the dude. And those were the Israelites who were of confusing the face in other lands, man. And
Right.
they went to like they went out on their luck or something. They had, you know, they owed somebody some money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Work for
They had
them
to pay. They had to pay it off by
work would have been 6 years, and then they get out of the so-called servitude.
Exactly, bro.
That's what that was about, man. These fucking crackers wasn't in slavery, man.
It was a whole nother standard.
Yeah.
It was a whole nother standard for your slavery than
Yeah,
it was for the so-called black man.
Yeah.
You know?
We was getting put to death, man. Our women being raped. All right, Esau raping our women and then bearing tear seeds, man. All right, and this is the servant. You was just working to pay off some type of debt.
You had no chain around
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
And in a lot of the cases for the confusion of faces that were in indentured servitude, you know, they were bound by a contract, and then they would have to go to the court to get it revealed, and the court would never go in their favor. So they'd have to go back into servitude. See, that's how you know that they're an Israelite. It's because it would never work out for Israelites.
They under them curses.
Yeah, the curses, man. Can't run from it.
All right, this is Numbers chapter 23, verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath the Most High wrought?
And for right now, it's talking about the elect. Ain't no enchantments, no witchcraft is going to get the Israelites, the elect of Israel, to get confused and bamboozled by this witchcraft.
But it
shit
say
that's
if
going
it
on.
was possible, you could deceive the
That's
very
it.
elect if it was possible. All right, bring it out.
I'm gonna finish Matthew 24 and 22.
Okay.
And except those days should be short, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days should be short. Drop down to 24. For there shall rise false anointings and false prophets, and show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
They're going to show signs and wonders. That's the witchcraft. They have something called the Blue Beam Project. And what the Blue Beam Project is, they can make images appear in the sky. And within that, they can make the chariot. They can make an image that probably like chariot. Walk past and people believe on this and shit like that. Or just this witchcraft that they got so heavy on that they've been pushing out, man. You know? They push out that spirit of the 12 tribes the 12 tribes is all Israel. We don't know who the 12 tribes is, man. That's a demonic ass spirit, man. You know? To try to deceive the very elect. But it ain't gonna work. You know? Go ahead, Al.
This Hebrews 10 and 35. Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which hath great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that shall after ye have done the will of the Most High, you might receive the promise. For yet a little while, which is the point, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. So the Lord is coming, man. All you got to do is hold on to this truth, all right? Because this truth holds your reward. That's why he said hold fast till I come, man. All right? Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, man.
I got something. Go ahead, man. You go first.
Under Matthew 24, 24 and 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled.
That's right.
Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away.
So all these prophecies gonna come to pass, all right? All these prophecies are going to come to pass, man. All right? We're in the last generation.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 4 and 37. By measure has he measured the times, and by number has he numbered the times, and he does not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. See? So the Lord has his measurement tool, man. And this is going to be a particular time where everything is going to be fulfilled, man. And we're measuring that time. Okay? We seeing the prophecies. Somebody get 2nd Ezra 9 and 1. Kind. We're measuring the time. The prophecies out here. We see what's going on in the earth. All right, the Brexit, the breaking down of the tolls that's in Daniel. Okay, what's going over there in these other countries. All right, so we're measuring the time, man. All right, we see that they're trying to get away from the dollar. Okay, which is going to formulate the other nations to hate the whore.
Yeah.
You see? All right, and then them not taking hold of that dollar, they're gonna come down and bring the dollar down. The currency of the dollar is going down. All right, then they're gonna change the dollar into plastic. That's gonna issue in the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. So we see these things that's happening. We see the prophecies rising up. We see the faces coming along. You see the word is getting spread out all over the globe. Brothers is in the media, we're being defamed. All right. So we seeing all these things that's happening. Jake is getting more wickeder. The scripture said the love of many shall wax cold. So we see all these different things, wars, the rumors of wars. We see the pestilences, all right, that's going on in the earth, all the disease that's spreading around, all right. We see Esau's natural status coming back, all right, which is to hate Jacob, all right, which is going to issue in what? The race riots. So we see these things. We're measuring the time, man. You know, because now this is the time for us to get the fuck out of here, man. All right, we're at the last. These are the last seconds, all right, of us in captivity, man. Go ahead,
This 2nd Ezra 9 and 1, it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before.
See, we seen some of the time, part of the times past, man. We're seeing it, okay? We're actually witnessing part of the signs past, man. All right? Go ahead, Al.
Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
See, that's why we say, man, hey, soon enough, man, hey, the chariots is going to be coming, man. Soon enough, man, World War III is about to happen, man. All right? Soon enough. That's what we said, because we're measuring the times, man. That's why the scripture says, watch as well as pray. Because we have each individual member of the elect is watching. We're the news media, okay? We're uploading these videos, we upload these shows so other occupants can be aware on the time that we're living in. You see? And this is to help raise up the elect, man. This is the time of X. All right, we're raising up all the ones that believe, man, so we can get the fuck up out of here. Okay, go ahead. Hey, and nothing you vocab Malone with your simple ass man and James White the Edomite and all you damn Edomites who's trying to come up against the truth and saying that it's for everybody and World War III isn't gonna happen, man. Hey, man, you guys is fucking through, man. All right?
The spirit ain't even dealing with
The spirit ain't dealing with you guys, man, because you don't know the Bible. You don't have the truth, man. The elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of blacks, Latinos, North American Indians, man. We are the chosen vessels, the chosen seeds of the ones who created this universe, man. And it's almost time for us to get the hell up out of here, man. And y'all are going into slavery.
That's right.
Go ahead, Al.
It says, therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, the world.
Earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Is there not an uproar of the people in the world, man? Everybody's coming up against each government establishment. You got, especially in America. All right, even Esau. Hey, there's another scripture about Satan kingdom divided against itself, man. How should his kingdom say it, man? You got now you really have the Democrats and the Republicans fighting amongst each other.
Yeah, it says speech about the
Yeah, man. Okay, and then the upwards of the people for equality.
Yep.
You see, you got Esau raising up against the government because their gun laws and shit. That's an uproar. You got Jake with this. They got this Me Too movement shit. They got this 1% versus 99%. Okay, they got the Black Lives Matter. These is uproars of the people.
Right. You got the yellow vest movement going on.
Yeah,
you know?
You got the strikes going on. These is uproars of the people in the world. They're upright. They finna turn this place upside down, man. So we see the prophecies, man. So we like, man, hey, man, the Lord is almost on his way. That's why we encourage Hakim to hold fast. Hold fast. All right? Hey, pray fast. You know what I'm saying? Hey, continue within the brotherhood because we almost home, man. All right? And the Passover is literally 3 weeks away, man.
They say salvation is nearer than we believe.
Salvation is nearer than what we believe, man. The Passover is damn near 3 weeks away, man. All right? And we know in the time of the Passover, we want to be covered by the blood of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay? We want the blood on the doorposts to be in our spirit, man, so we can be exempt for this judgment that's happening. You know? Why do you think all this is happening right now before the Passover, man? This is an intense Passover. This is going to be intense, man. Okay? So, hey, man, we are almost out of here, man. We know in the time of the Passover, Yahushua was delivered. He was delivered up, man. All right? He was betrayed. So, and we're all in the media, you know what I'm saying? And we're all in this commotion of Israel that's going on right now, man. Soon enough, they're going to come down to persecute the churches. All right? They're going to come down to persecute the churches soon, man. You know? Go ahead, I'll keep reading. Don't even let that distract you.
All right, this is verse 4. It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee.
See, these hey, declaring the end from the beginning. All these things was said to happen, okay? And they're playing out right now today, okay? Go ahead, Al.
Even from the beginning.
Uh-huh.
For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end.
See, everything has a beginning and an end. All right, and what's the end? Get 2 Ezra 6 and 7 real quick.
Can I get one quick?
Go ahead, bro.
This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that had been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done.
Right.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
Right, no new thing under the sun, man. Because guess what? The prophets prophesied this back in the ancient world. Okay, we prophesied about the downfall in the ancient world, man. What do you think Paul and the disciples and the apostles was doing back in the Roman Empire? You see, they wanted their kingdom to fall, man. That's why they was out. You know, Yahushua told them to go 2 by 2, man. Preach the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And what was the kingdom of heaven? It was really waking up the elect. Okay, because we are the kingdom of heaven. All right, Israel is the kingdom of heaven. That's in the scriptures.
The kingdom of heaven.
That's right. That's right. So when he said prophesy unto go to the lost sheep of Israel, preach that the kingdom of heaven is at hand, he was preaching for us to wake up. You see? He was preaching for the elect to wake up at that time. And now we're doing it all over again, no new thing under the sun. And we're finna bring down this empire, man. You see? Go ahead, I'll 2 Ezra 6 and 7.
All right, this 2 Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
When shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth, man? All right? So we want to know when will the end come and what's going to happen. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born.
Hold on, it said from Abraham unto Isaac, because it's a line that you have to go by.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to understand that chosen line. For water, you have to understand that chosen line. And these plantation Christianity churches don't understand the line on who was to be delivered. Okay? The line extended from Abraham. From Abraham, who did Abraham birth? He birthed who? Isaac and Ishmael. Okay? And it went to Isaac. Okay? And then Isaac birthed who? Esau and Jacob. And then who it go to? It went to Jacob. So it's a lineage, it's a line that goes to salvation, man. And hey, the Lord chose the Israelites. They ain't got no, hey, we didn't do it. The Lord chose the Israelites. All right? Go ahead, Doc.
When Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
In the womb, okay, it was two twin brothers. Go ahead.
For Esau is the end of the world. And
Esau
Jacob
is the end of the world. Now Esau, okay, Ashashua in the Hebrew, which means wasted away, which would be so-called white people. Those are the Esau's, or the Edomites. In the Hebrew, it's Ayawam, which means red. Okay? So Esau and Edom, all right, represents the so-called white man now today. So Esau is the end of the world. Go ahead.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
See, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Jacob consists of the blacks, Latinos, and North American Indians, man. All right? Jacob had 12 sons, all right, which is the 12 patriarchs.
All right. Said, and then the follow it was really what? The kingdom of heaven.
The kingdom. Yeah. Okay? Right. We're going to rule in the next world.
Right.
That's all the scriptures talked about that. Okay? Bible shot, Acts 1 and 6 real quick. Restore the kingdom of Israel. Why did the apostles say it?
I just want y'all to keep that up.
Hey, call Allah, you lie, you how about shit, how shot.
You gotta come out and deal with these brothers, you know? Come out.
Where you work at Hooters?
Okay.
Hey, we out here every Saturday, bro.
That's the spirit too, because you remember that one Jay a while ago
That worked at Hooters?
He quit his job and then he got cut. That brother replaced his job just so he can see where we're at. That's the spirit, man.
That's the spirit.
But see, this is the time, man. We're in the time of Jacob rising up. We're in the time.
Watching y'all.
You know? Hey, everybody watching the prophets, man. If you ain't watching the prophets, who the fuck is you watching in 2019? To be honest. Who are you watching?
Reality TV shows. This the reality right here, man. This the reality right here, man.
This reality, this shit get real.
Go ahead, alright, this Acts 1 and 6, it says, when they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom of Israel?
See? Go ahead.
And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the time or the seasons which the Father had put in his own power.
Right, so after, now you got to understand what was happening, man. After Yahushua was resurrected, he stayed and he dealt with the apostles, the disciples, all right, for 40 days, man. And he showed them all type of miracles and things that they were going to be able to do. So when they seen all that, like, shit, is it the time for us to get the kingdom? Right. And he said, no, not yet. You see? But that was the point. They already knew that it was Israel's time, man.
They knew that was the beginning of the end.
It was
the beginning of the end.
Because Yahushua marked the end of the world.
Yeah.
And he was born.
Hey, that's why the scripture say better than the end of a thing than the beginning.
Right.
You know, because the end of it is Esau going down. In the beginning, Jacob being ruling forever. Because our kingdom don't have no end. Right. Our kingdom is forever. So how can that be better than the end of it than the beginning in our kingdom? They're talking about Esau, man. The downfall of the so-called white man. The red Hebrew Edomites, man.
That's right.
That's what they're talking about.
That's right. You know? All right, that's it. No, that keeps going. Yeah, go ahead.
We say Exodus 2 and 13. Go and you shall receive great fulfilled days unto you, that they might be short. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch.
See, the kingdom is already prepared for you. Now, when you go into the gospel, and Yahushua said that this vine, I will take it to you. He said he goes to a place. He goes to a place to prepare a place for you, man.
Right.
Yahushua said that.
Right.
Hey, the kingdom is already prepared for us, man.
It's been prepared.
It's
It's been prepared.
Yeah, that's why I said pray for 5 days, man. Short the days,
That's
man.
it, man.
Hey, we want the kingdom of
We
heaven,
gotta
man.
get, bro. We gotta get. That's bad right there, man.
This say Acts 2:13.
Uh-huh.
Go and you shall receive. Pray for 5 days unto you.
Pray for a few days unto us, man. Hey, we gotta make a prayer, hey, to short the days, man. For fewer days, man. Go ahead.
That they may be sure the kingdom is already prepared for you.
See?
Watch.
See, the king was already prepared for us. Watch, and we watching for it. You see? And that's why we out here on the highways and hedges, man. And we ain't the only ones. We got brothers all around the world, man, who's doing this, man. Brothers come out on Saturdays, brothers come out on Fridays, Tuesdays, Mondays, Wednesdays, whatever church got that particular time, they go out, man. All right, they're watching. All right, because we're the watchmen. This is the gate, man. This is the gate to the cities, man.
Right.
Okay, where people get their judge. We got two Jakes that got judged today. We got an Edomite who's gonna get judged, man. And anybody that come past scoffing, even if you walking with something in your mind, talking shit in your head, you getting judged, man. You're coming past the prophets, man. You see? And we are the prophets. Ain't no doubt about it, man. We are the prophets, man. All right? Go ahead, Go ahead, finish that.
All right, it's verse 8. It says, "But you shall receive power after that the Holy Spirit come upon you, and you shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in Judea,
Okay, go ahead.
and Samaria, and unto the utmost part of the earth."
See that? And now they gotta understand that part. He said we're gonna be witnesses to Judea and Samaria, which is over there in the Middle East, okay? And unto the uttermost part of the earth. Now what's the uttermost part of the earth, man? Right here. Babylon, aka America, man. Alright? This is where the truth is supposed to spring up for the nation of Israel to awaken it to who they were, man.
Even on the
Nehemiah 1:9.
even on the eastern side of the world, right?
Yeah.
You got prophets in Australia. The apostle was talking about Gmsmemphis, Australia.
Yeah.
So the uttermost part, even to both sides of the earth, this
Yeah.
word went out. Australia, what, the last continent on this side of the earth? So, hey, this the end. Because that's when he said the end was going to come, when the gospel be
Preached.
preached throughout the whole
The gospel
world.
preached around the whole world, man. And it's being preached. See, the Lord set up what is called WWW, which stands for what? World Wide Web. The gospel, the truth is going around the entire world, man.
Through the unicorn.
Through the
And
unicorn.
guess who created the World Wide Web? Jake.
Jake.
The elder Yasha woman just put a video of dealing with all the inventions, right, that Jake, the so-called black man, has made. If it wasn't for those inventions, this world wouldn't exist. The cell phone, the internet, all right, the light bulb,
Right.
all right, the computer, all of it, man.
Go ahead, Nehemiah 1:9.
This
Hey,
is
'cause
Nehemiah.
this is beautiful prophecy, man. All right, it was prophesied that we was gonna come over here and we was gonna preach this word, man. Okay, go ahead, bro.
This is Nehemiah chapter 1, verse 9. But if ye turn unto me and keep my commandments,
See, that's what we're telling the world, the Israelite world. Let me say it correctly. All right, turn into the Lord, man. All right, go ahead.
and do them, though they were of you cast out unto the uttermost part of the heaven,
See, this is the uttermost part of the heaven. But here is where we turn to the Lord, man. Okay, because it was a falling away first. All right, we lost our heritage, we lost our nationality, and now we're here to proclaim it. Like, hey, we subscribing by the name of Yahweh. We're subscribing by the name of Israel now, man. Okay, and that's what this damn devil, red Hebrew Edomite, is mad at.
Right.
He's mad that we done woke up and said, damn, we the Israelites. Salvation is for us, and now they mad. Because we found out. Why you mad that we proclaim who the hell we are, man? You see how much of a devil that is?
Yeah, it's like somebody stealing cookies out of a cookie jar. Turn the light on, catch them, and they get mad at you. Hey man, what the fuck you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what you doing up?
What you doing up at this time out?
What you doing up?
I'm a ball.
Yeah, I'm a fuck.
they're trying to take my cookies.
You know what I'm saying? How y'all gonna get mad, man? How you gonna get mad that we found out, man?
Yeah, turn it around on you.
Turn around on us. Go ahead.
Yet will I gather them from thence.
See, and this is the gathering. The Lord is gathering us from here. Okay, go ahead.
And will bring them unto the place that I have chosen to set my name there.
And that's the land of Israel, man. Okay? And we're going to get gathered here. Okay? And then he's going to put us in that place. So that's in what, Jeremiah 16 to 15? Yeah, well, go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 55 and 17. For behold, I create a new heaven and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind. But be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem, and joy in my people, and the voice of her weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of her crying.
See that, man? We ain't finna cry no more, man. The Lord is finna rejoice over this, man. He's finna do a great thing into this world, man. Okay? No more crying, no more hurt, man. And that's what we want. 2/3 of you niggas can keep this shit, man. Alright? You can keep these stinking ass women.
Right.
Alright, with no fucking hair. Alright, you can keep these weak ass jobs. The money ain't backed up by shit. Alright, you can keep these lesbians, these freaks, and homosexuals. It's Jake, look, they don't care that they see this every fucking way. You know, they don't care about seeing wickedness everywhere. You see yourself on the side?
No, I don't see myself. The dog tries something. I want to do it.
What's your nationality?
Spain.
Oh, y'all Spaniards.
I don't know.
Y'all Spaniards. Okay. Edomites. Y'all like Edomites. Yeah, religious. Yep. Talking about the Bible. 12 tribes of Israel are going to get delivered by the Lord. Alright? His name is Yahweh. Y'all got that over there in Spain. That Jesus Christ, Christos?
Cristo.
Yeah. Blanco?
Claro, la Biblia.
Blanco?
We are Christians, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Y'all Edomites.
Okay.
Y'all may be. They may be. They may be Jake too. Right. They came real comfortable. They be old women. Right. You know, they may be Israelites. Because we was in Spain.
There is a lot of Jakes over there in Spain because the transatlantic slave trade, hey, they weren't just coming over here. They're taking from America, from South America to Spain, Portugal.
The first slaves went to Spain in 1591. I think the first group, some of them went to Spain and Portugal before they came to America.
They went all over before they came over here. They was in Brazil. They went to Spain, and then they
came to
You can definitely see them in.
I think those are Israelites.
They could have been.
I think
They declared to be Christians.
Yeah, they could have been, but hey, either the time's gonna tell.
Yeah, time's gonna tell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can. I was gonna say you can definitely tell that there's Israelites over there because of their soccer teams. You see them juggling that soccer ball like it's no problem. They're doing those spins, jukes, and they're fast as hell running across the field. And then their celebrations they get into. Hey man, they're like you black only Hebrew Israelites, y'all are fucking finished, man.
Yeah. Right.
If you can't see that there's an Israelite spirit amongst people that don't look like your average Israelite.
Right. We don't look like the average Israelite.
Right.
Just because you're dark skinned, that don't necessarily that you have the average Israelite look, man. And Ezra Salak, and I think it's the second Ezra, the 5th or the 4th chapter, talk about the statue. We don't even have the same statue no more. It's more than just skin color that made us. It's more than just skin color and appearance that made us Israelites. And we had certain statues, we had certain mannerisms. We far away from
our customs.
Far away from
our garments was different, man.
Yeah.
The way the garments were back then, we was understood those were the Israelites.
Even our language, like even though we're returned unto that holy language, we still don't have the same dialect, like the same.
We don't have it in its entirety yet,
But that's what we're not supposed to have it in its entirety, because the Most High gonna return everything into its entirety, and we're gonna
That's
have
our hope.
that's our that's our faith.
hope.
Yeah, Lord willing, we those men, you know. But we gonna get the full understanding of Yahweh Shem Shah when he returns.
And then, like, I would have just hit the
Salak, because that's the point I want to make. Because really, it tells you that confusion of faith is a shame unto us. It's a sin, really. The sin that we're in is that we don't even recognize our brethren. But that go back to the curses that our eye will be evil towards our brethren, you know. So, you know, we can easily get the nationality wrong because of the sin. Like, somebody can come up and they can actually be an Israelite, but they're coming in that wicked spirit, you know. Or somebody could be vice versa, you know. But the righteousness belongs to, as you say, Yahweh Shem Shah. He gonna separate the wheat from the tares.
Yeah, cause it's a lot of slacking, bro. It's a lot of chocolate Edomites.
It's chocolate Edomites.
You know?
So when Jay talking about black, man, fuck black, man.
Yeah.
But they still on that low frequency, man. They on that low level.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that guy Jussie Smollett. You know
That's
what
an
I'm saying?
Edomite.
Hey, he's an
That
Edomite,
nigga's
man.
an
You know
Edomite.
the lineage, man. That's an Edomite, man. But just looking at it from face
You
value,
would think you're an Israelite.
you would think he's Israelite.
Yeah, because he's black, so-called black.
So-called black, you know.
And another thing too, that's why Yahushua said, you know, if they don't hearken unto the church, cast them away as a heathen. And that's, hey, if you don't recognize the confusion of faith doctrine, if you don't recognize the prophecies in this book, if you don't recognize the law in this book, we look at you as a heathen.
Right.
We look at you as another nation. If you don't want to come back to this nationality, we're casting you away.
That's right.
It's like you're gonna die along with the Edomites, the Ammonites, the Moabites. You're just stuck in their doctrines.
Yep. It says Zechariah 13 and 8. You know, 2/3 of our people won't be cut off. You know, because ultimately the Most High just don't want you. At the end of the day, it's nothing. The Most High don't want you, man. It ain't about your skin color. The Most High don't want you, he don't want you. You could be the darkest skinned, highest melanated.
Well, back in the ancient world, everybody was dark.
Yeah.
See, so it don't matter if
yeah,
you
even
dark.
the Edomites was dark at first. Cain was dark before he changed his
Before he got
mark
that
on him.
yeah,
Before he put that mark on him.
But the Ishmaelites was dark. The Ammonites was dark. Their father was Lot. Lot was who? The son of the nephew of Abraham. So everybody was dark. So we don't need, you know, that dark shit is played out too. Right. You know, but go ahead with that last scripture.
All right, this Jeremiah 16 and 15. It says, "But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he hath driven them."
Read up a little bit. Start from 14.
Okay, this is Jeremiah 16 and 14. "Therefore, behold, the days coming, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt."
Right, so we know that story. He brought the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Go ahead.
"But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north."
And this is the land of the north. See, now he's going to bring the children out of the land of the north. Okay? Those same Israelites. The elect out of them are going to be brought up out of the land of the north. This is the land of the north, man. How do you know that? The military has something called Northcom. All right? Northcom is being put into other countries, man, for military purposes. Okay? But America has something called the Northcom, man. That's how you know this is the land of the north, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know? Go ahead, Al.
"And from all the lands whither he hath driven them, and I will bring them again into their land, and I will give unto their fathers." That I gave unto their fathers.
Yeah, man. So, hey, man, the Lord is going to give us the land of Israel back, man.
Land flowing with milk and honey.
All right? And we finna get it back, man. He's finna deliver us out of this present day Egypt, man.
Right.
Okay? So with that,
So with that, hey, I hope you brothers edified.
that's right.
Once again, we're going to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Makakadash.
double honors to the elders, our apostles, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hope of the elect on the four winds, pushing their truth sincerely, their great song. Hey, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. The salvation nearer than we believe. All right, till next time, brother, hit it.
Repeat after me.
Babylon! 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 Kwam Yasharala! Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.